Are we live? Yeah, we're live. Hey, everybody. This is the third episode of the Mattmen official Google Hangout. I'm Andrew Zarian. Rich is not with me today. My co-host, my official I have a whole bunch of co-hosts right now, but my official co-host is the one, the only, Heel Trina. Hey, Trina.
Hey.
How you doing?
You cut in and out. I don't know what you said. All I heard was Heel Trina.
I said you are my co-host for the evening.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Is it me or is it Trina that's having a problem? Derek. Hey, Derek.
Yo.
Is Trina the one having the problems or is it me?
You sound pretty good.
Okay, cool. So Trina, it's you. You're the problem. I can.
Well, of course. Always the problem.
If you want to reconnect, feel free to reconnect if you're having any problems. We are going to go down the list of people in this group right now. There's a lot of people in this hangout. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 people, 10 people in this hangout right now. So I'm going to go down the list. If you want to talk, feel free to talk. If you're not going to talk, Derek is posting the link, the YouTube link. I think it's going to provide you with a live link, Derek. If you could post that in the hangout, in the I guess the group, the Mattmen official group, please, that would be really helpful.
Okay.
So we're going to go down a list here of people. I'm going to see if you guys want to talk. If not, you don't have to talk. Chris, you going to be talking with us or no? Chris is not going to be talking. Chris is doing the whole mute gimmick here. We got Trina here. Trina, where can people find you? First of all, if you're watching this, if you're a fan of professional wrestling and professional wrestling podcasts, you should absolutely know who Trina is. And if you don't, you're not the markiest of marks, so you should know who Trina is. Trina, who are you?
I'm the Marky Smark, also known as Heel Trina, if you're nasty. I do Twitter. I live tweet SmackDowns and Raws, which I'll be live tweeting here in a little bit. I do a podcast called The Last Mark Standing with Damien, Dare to be Damien on Twitter.
Yes, and Damien Demento, my friend Damien Demento. Yeah, okay. And
then occasionally guest on the Mattman podcast.
You're a regular guest. You're the third mark. You're the third mark on the show. Yeah, Trina.
Try that in the morning after you take a shower.
The what?
Yeah.
I don't think Steven knows he's on. Steven, you're on, right?
Oh. I should have listened.
Nope. Does not know. Steven, you gonna be talking on the show? No? Okay. Probably not. Hey Kevin, what's going on? Kevin's hanging out with us. We're gonna go, let's see who else is here. Derek! The Oversell Podcast.
What up?
What are we overselling today?
Man, I don't know, man. I'm trying to oversell everything I got at like how awesome our podcast is. We got to talk to Evilise this past week from Lucha Underground.
I heard some great stuff about that.
And it was such a fun interview. It was really surprising because I sent him an email asking for an interview. She responded, "Is like, hey, yeah, I can do it tomorrow." I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to try to schedule it during my normal show. I'm going to release this as bonus content because I want to get this done. And she was so cool.
That's awesome. That really is awesome. Oversell Podcast. Everybody should check it out. Steven, I think he's muted. Cool.
At Oversell Podcast on Twitter, sucker.
At Oversell Podcast on Twitter. And my desk just broke. Look at that. Jesus Christ. As I was introducing Treehouse Vince, hey, Vinny, special guest today.
Hello, everybody.
What are you doing in the Treehouse right now? Is Linda doing anything?
Treehouse Linda is watching a bunch of True Blood on demand.
My God.
That's why.
Good show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reading Muscle Mag for the month,
absolutely.
I assume? Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. This proves, by the way, guys, that I am not Treehouse Vince. I know a lot of people like to think that I am Treehouse Vince McMahon. I am not Treehouse Vince. He is an entity of his own.
You'd be going a long way to do this if it was you.
Yeah, no, this is actually Treehouse Vince McMahon.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Of course, we have Nadia, the youngest, the Mattmen fan. Hey, Nadia.
Hey.
Congratulations, you have just graduated.
Thank you.
Graduated high school. Where are you going to college?
North Carolina Central University.
Very, very nice. Go to school, don't be a fool. That's what I was told by Vince McMahon. I did not listen to him, by the way. We got Kevin. No, we got Matt. Hey, Matt.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? Is this your first time in here?
Making my in-ring debut tonight.
Oh, beautiful. Tell me about yourself, Matt. First time I'm meeting you here.
I am MG Geek in the chat room all the time.
Oh, my God. You're the MG Geek.
Yes, I am the MG Geek.
Oh, my God. This is awesome. Finally got to put a face to that beautiful username.
Oh, yes.
Guys, for the next hour or so, we're going to be talking all things professional wrestling. We're going to be talking about everything that's happening currently in the WWE. We're going to be talking about everything that has happened in whatever organization you want to talk about. Trina's going to be... where'd Trina go? Did Trina leave? Did she bounce?
Your own world
She might be reconnecting. We're going to be talking about everything that's happening in every organization, and I guess we'll start off by talking about Money in the Bank, which is coming on Sunday. Hey, Rob.
Yo, what up, man?
You snuck in here.
Oh yeah, I'm great, man. Listen, I'm sorry to hear that your Facebook Messenger is broken, man. I hope they get that fixed out for you.
Why's my Facebook Messenger
fucking with
broken?
you because it's a joke. It was meant. It didn't go.
Did you message me?
Oh,
Did you
dude,
message me?
I just botched it, dude.
No. Did you message me?
Yeah, no, of course not, dude. Like, I got better things to do. But you know what I did want to ask though? Why isn't your homeboy Rich like in the mix, in the groups, in the
Rich got a day job. Rich has a day job, man.
Oh, the working man is a sucker.
He's a working man. Yeah, no, he's a working man. He's a good brother. He has to make some bread.
He's a photographer though, right?
He is, yeah. Yeah, he has a bunch of gigs going on. Normally after Matman, he goes and does his photography gig. Let me see if I
Dude,
why am I not outputting it?
What's he shooting for out there? Like stills or like for who? In the city?
Pornography.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, dude, he's not that low. There's no way he's that
pornography. No, I mean, no, he's
If you shoot pornography, you don't podcast about wrestling.
Let me move this over here. There we go.
No, those don't mix.
Let me see if I can do this. There we go. Oh, perfect. I could actually see what I'm doing. No, he shoots a bunch of stuff. He has a whole bunch of stuff going on that he's shooting. I don't exactly know. He's shooting my kid's christening this weekend. So
nice.
I guess he does do stills. No, he does stills, video, all that kind of stuff.
Speaking of christening, but if the one thing just came up and I just spoke bro, I dare somebody to click on Matt and just look at it, dude. Like it's it's actually click on the name Matt below, guys. It's shady as shit, dude.
What's going on
Look at
in
the
there?
scenery. I don't know. Oh, there he is.
Oh, hey, Matt.
He's doing mattresses.
We were wondering what's going on in there.
No, I had to walk away for a sec.
I thought the gimmick was it was his mattress in the background and it was Matt.
Right.
Yeah.
Matt. It's just Matt. This segment is brought to you by Casper Mattresses.
Or what's those ones? Sleep on it for 130 days, send it back.
100 nights for free. And if you don't like it, you can send it right back. Go to Casper.com/Andrew. Get $50 off your purchase. I want to thank Casper for
DDP Yoga. Do DDP Yoga on
Are
the
you
Casper
ever
mattress.
surprised that they all own the mattress? Man, I had this mattress and it was great.
By the way, let me tell you, I have a Casper mattress and I sleep on it every night. Swear to God, it is the best mattress. I'm not even joking. I wish I could make it up. I sleep on that mattress every night, and it's the best mattress I've had. And I had a King's Down. I paid $8 grand for my mattress.
Oh, bro, dude, shopping for a mattress, it
worst.
used to be cool, dude, but now it sucks, man.
Such an old school thing to do.
And dude, I was watching. Does anybody here? And I'm gonna stop hijacking. Watch or a fan of old Roseanne shows? The sitcom Roseanne. Does anybody ever or a fan of Roseanne Barr's show Roseanne?
Who's not a fan of Roseanne?
Yeah, who's not?
Dan.
Yeah, dude, they had this one that I was watching that's the class, and Norm Macdonald, there were so many great writers and people involved with that with that show, and they made some bank. But anyway, there was a episode. They're going to shop for this mattress, and it's the funniest one. Like remember the waterbed? I was starting to think like, man, I might bring back the waterbed.
It's one of those things. Who does? First of all, Derek, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
If you're on this page, do you see on the bottom it says viewers and then it says link? Do you see that right on the bottom?
In the Matt
Am
Man
I
page?
the only one that can see that?
What do you need them to do? Mute?
No. Do you see like underneath? Anybody? Do you guys see that where it says viewers and then link on the bottom?
No, that's not for us. That must be an admin.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm having. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Let me copy this. There we go. I'm trying to get the link to the actual video. Where I could.
While you're doing that, I've got to
Where did it
correct
come-
you, man.
Yes, sir.
The funniest Roseanne was the one where they found the old weed and locked themselves in the bathroom all paranoid.
Oh, that was a great one. They
That
found
was
it in
funny.
what's her name's room.
Yes, they thought it was David's, and it ended up they pinned it on him, and then it ended up being Roseanne's, and that was great. But my favorite, I wasn't saying that was my favorite. I just saw this one the other day. My favorite is when they fucking go to wait, oh my god, dude, I'm forgetting. Dan drinks this milk. Like there's certain aspects of it where each of them are drinking this sour milk and then putting it back in the refrigerator, and then Dan drinks the milk at like the end in the little like post show thing they do, and he sells it so hard. I mean, he's like died, and then he's died, and then he struggles to close it and put it back in the fridge.
I loved that show as a kid, but Dan terrified me because he was such the opposite from my dad. I always thought Dan was like the Arn Anderson of dads, like they're just abusive fathers.
No, he was a softie.
I know he was a saint. I loved him, but now
was a
I know that. I
teddy
thought he was really abusive.
So who's going to be the first one to grab up This Week in Roseanne on Twitter?
Yeah, who's doing This Week in Roseanne?
I think
Oh, shit. I
Sarah-
wish I was.
Since we're on the Roseanne talk, Sarah Chalk or the other chick?
Who?
Whoa.
Sarah
Oh,
Chalk.
Becky 1 or
All
Becky
the
2?
different Beckys.
Oh no, the first Becky, the
The
first Becky.
second Becky, like who?
Sarah Chalk.
Like, as in
No, the one,
character, or as in
the one from the Becky from Scrubs.
Yeah, that's Sarah Chalk.
That's second, right? No, I like the
Yeah,
second.
she was the second.
Yeah, that's the one.
That then came and went and left. They tried to
Yeah.
pull that gimmick on me on Fresh Prince too, where they changed out Aunt Viv. Remember?
And Viv.
And not only did they give us, I mean, we go from a black chick to a light-skinned black chick, then from a skinny black chick to like a heavy-set light-skinned black chick. I'm like, dude, and you guys tell me wrestling is fake. I was so mad about that. They put that one over on.
So funny. I'm glad we're here invading the late 80s, early 90s theme or talk shows.
Yeah,
or
so
TV
if
shows.
we're on this topic, let's talk about as in the 90s, who was your favorite wrestler?
Oh, man.
I'd have to go early 90s, and I'd be more of a Scott Hall, Razor Ramon.
Like 90s Scott Hall or 80s Scott Hall?
Early 90s, like, yeah.
Does anybody remember
Yeah.
the old like go back and watch some of the world class stuff and see the old
Yes.
Scott Hall, and it was like
When he had the curly hair
he
and
was
wore, like,
the
the blue,
he was the
blue underwear.
he was the Magnum PI knockoff because Magnum TA got hurt, so they needed to bring someone else in.
Was that the whole point of bringing him in? Because he was a big, beefy guy.
Well, that's who he looked like. He looked like him. He had the same bushy mustache. He looked.
Yeah.
Go back and watch some of that. I watched Russell Rock '87 from AWA.
Russell Rock. Have you ever seen the music video for Russell Rock?
Yeah, it's pretty corny.
Awesome.
Andrew,
Yes, sir.
Trina
Is
just
there a music video for
Hey,
anything
Trina.
wrestling that's good ever?
Sorry.
Yes, we
What?
had a bunch of the Macho Man rap video for WrestleMania.
No, they were never good. I mean, they were fun. but
How
they were
dare
never,
you
like,
say that about Macho?
No, dude, I'm the biggest.
Yeah,
look,
man,
look at this.
Hogan. Oh,
Hey, look,
yeah.
see this? This is original from a gallery down Lower East Side I bought. Look at that painting right there, man. Yeah, trust me, Macho is my absolute favorite. But like, they were the worst. worst, man. Like that's when he was just broke. Like it's a desperation play.
I don't think Macho's ever broke.
Like who gave Macho? Did somebody feed
Hold on
him
1 second.
that idea?
Hang on, Rob. Where's that coming from?
Throw that feed, dude. It's Trina first latest in.
You want to Jeez, who is that?
That's her.
Trina, you there?
Mute her.
Oh my God,
Trina.
Plug in your headphones or mute her real quick.
No, that's the Jeez. Trina, what are you doing? Do me a favor. Can you restart? Just leave and if I kicked you out, it wouldn't let you back in.
Now.
Go back out and come back in. Are you there?
Turn off your radio.
Call you. Turn off your.
Oh
Boy.
Lord.
Oy vey.
Oy vey.
Yeah.
Say here in New York City.
You know what the best is though, like, because I know you're a Howard fan, is when it was a non-work technical difficulty when he would get so mad but would
Yell at Scott.
act like he's mad but play it like he wasn't mad. Oh, and I thought there was one I thought about too, not Scott, but what was the other one? We speak your names. The older gimmick. We speak your name.
Let's go into pro wrestling. Enough about Roseanne. Let's talk about Money in the Bank. This is the annual pay-per-view where the winner gets the briefcase, and then they become the Money in the Bank winner, where now they hold this ridiculous briefcase and they can cash it in at any time. I want to figure out, who do you guys think is going to win this, because this is interesting. I would be happy with anybody winning this, actually. It's one of those Money in the Banks where you don't have like a random like Kane or Zack Ryder in the mix, where you kind of want to see everybody, you know. You got Cesaro, you got Jericho, you have Sami Zayn, you got Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose. You have a really interesting group of people in here. Who do you see winning the Money in the Bank? Trina, can you talk?
I don't know.
We speak your name, Trina. Okay, I'm gonna jump over Trina. Kevin, who would you like to win the Money in the Bank, and who do you think is gonna win the Money in the Bank?
KO.
You think Kevin Owens?
Yeah.
You want him to win, and you think he's gonna win?
Yeah, because the Ambrose Asylum segment pretty much makes me think that Dean isn't winning.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think that he's gonna win also. Nadia, my girl, what's going on? Who do you think is gonna win?
Well, actually, I think Kevin Owens is going to win, and I want Kevin Owens.
Another one for Kevin Owens. That's amazing. That's actually really interesting to me. Derek.
When you look at who is in this match, there really is only one person, at least to me, that makes sense holding that briefcase for a long-term period, and that's Kevin Owens.
Really? That's amazing. I'm actually really surprised by this answer.
It just makes too much sense for a long-haul feud. You know, the threat of Kevin Owens cashing in at any time makes for a better story, I think, than a Shield
more than Ambrose. Huh? Like, I said on Matman today where I thought Dean Ambrose doesn't need the Money in the Bank because he has that three-way feud built in.
Yeah,
you know,
they're going to tell that story later.
Yeah, I mean, anytime they could tell that story, but I agree with you. I think it should be a third person. I think Kevin Owens would be the most realistic of them. But I honestly think it's going to be Dean Ambrose personally, because I personally think that. So, but I could be wrong. Listen, it's the amazing part of this. You know what I mean? Like, it's the fact that anybody could win it, and you could have Kevin Owens or Dean Ambrose. So, Robert, who do you want to win, and who do you think is going to win?
Well, first off, I never have a want with wrestling. I've learned. There's never a want. Like, I just want, like, I almost live to be fucked over, right? You know what I mean? Like it to go the wrong way. But I know that they botched the whole thing last year. We had one of
last year.
Many.
Who was it? Sheamus. Oh, Sheamus. Yeah.
He took it, but then before that, they gave it to Sandow, which we had two lacklusters. Sandow's cash-in did not go through, right? Sheamus came through. Nobody gave a rat's ass.
Yeah, nobody cared.
We're going to have to do something good. And if they give it to KO, like, when does a KO come down with it? If you give it to an Ambrose, then is the rematch... They give it to Ambrose if we're going to see a Rollins-Reigns rematch for the next couple till SummerSlam. That's the only way.
Yeah.
Right? Because what's the SummerSlam main event? What's SummerSlam main event?
That's a very good question. The SummerSlam, well, it depends. What do you think by the main event? By the way, Bob said he wants Chris Jericho, which I'm really cool with Chris Jericho winning.
Well, the thing about Jericho is he can go away, and when he comes back, it'll be a huge surprise. They can take that briefcase off TV for a while, and then it'll come back, and it'll be like, damn, where'd he come from?
I think, you know, I would think the guy that has the, and I just was able to jump in. So sorry, whoever lost by falling off. I stole your place.
That was me.
I stole your place.
I just dropped it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Hey,
whoever
Bob.
wins.
Hey, Bob, by the way, before you go into your whole spiel, introduce yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bob Hazelwood, executive producer of Wrestling World Domination, the only old school wrestling podcast that airs once in a while whenever I can get Terry to show up.
Terry Garvin.
Terry Garvin Sims, a.k.a. Terrence the Beauty Garvin, a.k.a. Whatever other names he used.
Let's got the ring.
All right, I want the Money in the Bank winner to stalk the champion. I want him to be at every match, every interview. I want him to walk down the aisle behind him if the guy shows up to do a backstage segment. I want him there. I want the Money in the Bank guy to be Mr. I am going to shadow you until you get so freaking paranoid that eventually it's just going to drive you nuts.
Yeah, so that's a heel then. Has to take it.
Babyface, you know what? A babyface or a heel, but I think that's great. Like, if a Dean Ambrose were to just stalk the champion for 3 months.
No, he's the perfect. Dean is the perfect Money in the Bank guy.
Dean is the absolute. And we were talking about it. Like he could put random crap in there. Vince, by the way, actually Spence. Let me go to Spencer first. Spencer, who would you like to see win the Money in the Bank?
Well, who would I want to win? That's easy. Dean Ambrose.
Who do you think is going to win?
KO. KO. I think KO would be the best choice because agreeing with Robert, they need a long-winded storyline with Money in the Bank. They really did botch it last year with Sheamus. Yeah. And I think people kind of stopped caring about Money in the Bank. And Money in the Bank is, my favorite pay-per-view of the year because it has implications. Realistically, it could have real implications for the rest of the year.
Absolutely, yeah. It's actually more valuable than any of the secondary titles because it's a disruptor, right? I mean, winning the Money in the Bank is a disruptor because it's going to be a cash-in, and it won't be someone that says, like, hey, I'm cashing in a month from now or 2 weeks from now. It's going to be an instant running cash-in, and I think that's the allure behind the title. That's why NJPW now does it.
It's a wild card, definitely.
It's a wild card, absolutely. Yeah,
dude. And what I like is somebody like a KO, like you can genuinely feel like it's no holds barred anytime this dude will come through with it. Right?
Yeah.
Well, the other thing I wish they would do.
Heal it.
I think Dean Ambrose also. Dean Ambrose would be one of those guys also.
Yeah, I wish they would make
never fake the cash in though. Yeah. Like I could see KO coming down and kind of cashing in and then pulling back. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing was, I wish they would make the Money in the Bank briefcase something that can be used as a trophy in and of itself.
No, it's a giant. By the way, it's a giant rib.
It is. I understand because whatever they put in it, they got to carry it everywhere, and they put bologna sandwiches in it and whatever. But I wish that whoever wins it is like, well, you haven't cashed it in 6 months, so maybe we'll just make you defend it. Or if it's a babyface that holds it, maybe a heel is like, I'll beat the crap out of you, and the only way you're going to get a chance to get revenge is to put your Money in the Bank contract up on the line.
I hate when they do that, though. When they put the Money in the Bank up, like guys between each other, like that's always.
I don't mind that. By the way, let me go to Treehouse.
That's always a shift.
Yeah, if it's only done in a
Once in a
small
while,
number of
it's
times.
cool, yeah.
If you do it all the time, then it loses value.
Yeah.
So Vince, first of all, what do you think of my Hitman gimmick like this? Look at me, I'm like the Hitman. Are you okay with that?
Of execution.
You know I like it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Look at you. You're like the Hitman. I got my baby oil, as I call it, muscle enhancer.
My eyes are
Physique
melting.
enhancer. I put it right on. Treehouse Vince, who would you like to win the Money in the Bank? And don't you dare say Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior.
KO.
Oh, interesting. I thought he's not a body guy. I would not have expected you to like him.
I thought he'd say Apollo Crews.
Work he does is, it's great.
Thank you. Treehouse Vince, everybody, follow him on Twitter at Treehouse Vince. I'm very excited about this pay-per-view because you have 3 matches here that are going to be 4-star and above matches. You have the Money in the Bank, you have the AJ Styles, John Cena, and of course you have the main event for the World Championship, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. You have 3 potential 4-star matches with a possible 4th match on this card that could be a breakout match. That is what I'm interested in. You have a possibility with that tag match to make it a really awesome thing. Does anybody else think in this group that the tag match has the potential of a 4-star quality match? Hey, Trina, you're back.
I'm sorry.
How are you? Are you back?
Are you guys like going deaf? Is there anything going on with my microphone? Am I fine?
I hear you. No, you sound amazing right now.
You've just been sitting around.
I just messaged Trina that I hate her microphone. I'm buying her a new one. I need Trina's address. Yeah, I'm sending her a microphone within the next
Trina,
day.
pro tip, Trina, Rode microphone, $80 on Amazon.
Yeah, bro, like, what do I gotta do? Don't you hate mine, Andrew? You can send me.
I know, right?
You hate mine. You gotta hate mine. Don't you? Dude,
I don't actually. No, dude, you sound pretty decent.
Just
Actually,
want
I had an
extra
extra ATR 2100 just sitting
there
right
you go.
here.
First of all, who said the ATR 2100?
That's what I've got.
I've got that too. That's where I started with. I moved to the Heil, but the ATR 2100 is the best bargain in the business.
Trina, yes, sir.
Is it ATR 2100?
Yeah, the problem is that I just learned today that I was talking into the wrong part of the microphone.
Okay, Trina, I'm gonna do you a favor. I have a nice little budget here at the network, and since you are a regular on the network, I will send you an ATR 2100.
Like I was talking into the top of it, and then like the back of it, and
I'm gonna make your life so much easier. Just send me the address to send it to. I'll send it to your job wherever you want me to send it, and I'll have it overnighted to you.
Get this cable. It's a lightning to camera cable, and you can actually use this on your iPhone. You can use the 2100 on your iPhone.
Yeah, the ATR 2100. I am going to do. First of all, I know a lot of people watching this and will be watching in this post. I will be doing a podcasting group like this. I know a lot of people want me to do. I know Robert, you want me to do it. And I know a bunch of the people here want me to talk about podcasting and equipment and stuff like that. I get asked all the time, which I did just now on Facebook, of what mixer I use.
Yeah.
First of all, how dare you insult me and call this a mixer?
This
is a console.
Somebody's showing their
console. Well, like first off, if that console wasn't there, or like one or two of those screens over there, like probably nobody would ask you about podcasting.
No, nobody would ask me about podcasting.
You're working the gimmick so good. That's your gimmick, the podcaster.
Yeah. This is a console, so how dare you? No, in all seriousness, it's an Axia Radius console. This thing. And I'm going to show this, and then we'll continue. There's one wire going into this. There's nothing.
Look at those muscles. Look at those muscles.
I know.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
Let me show you this pencil that I've got here.
Dude, but hey, real quick, before Money in the Bank, when we go back to Money in the Bank, has anybody, like, I have 10-year-old son and 8-year-old son, and they have the new, like, Money in the Bank. Like, it comes with a Seth Rollins, like, puffed up shirt, and then it's a styrofoam Money in the Bank briefcase, and we got it, and I've been banging it off their heads for days.
Do you have it? Can you show it?
Oh, dude, it's the best.
Go steal it from your children.
It's from, no, like, I am a deadbeat dad. Like, they switch between me and their mom, like, halftime, but they take it, like, we just got it, like, 2 days ago, and they've been with me. It went back. It's $29.99 at Target we got it. Sweater, I'll show it to you. Tomorrow I'll have it.
Whose office is calling? Trina, nice to talk to you. Trina, let me ask you. I asked you on the show, but let's talk about this. Who would you like to see win the Money in the Bank, and who do you think is going to win the Money in the Bank?
Okay, I know it's cliche now to say KO because people are like, oh, you just want to see him cut promos with the briefcase. Yeah. Honestly, I really do think Dean should, because I think it's a chance for them to stretch that storyline for as long as they want. Like, as long as he has the briefcase, they don't have to pay off like a Shield.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, right? Because right now, if one of them wins, you'd think that they're gonna have to pay off on that Shield reunion match, which I would like them to hold that off and tease it till Mania. I would not like to see that at SummerSlam.
Well, you don't need the briefcase for that feud, though, is my thing. Yeah, correct. Like, that's inevitable. But I agree. I don't think it's KO.
Winning.
Although I think KO would be great. Del Rio would be good.
I think Del Rio will win that because the reason why I say Del Rio is that they have to make the amount of money they're paying him worth it. Because they're paying him a lot of money.
I think you'd be selling the Money in the Bank briefcase shorts if you put it on Del Rio.
I know the amount they're paying him.
Dude, they gave it to Sheamus. Oh, how much are they paying him?
They give it to Del Rio.
What are they paying him?
I know the amount they're paying him, and it's ridiculous.
What is it? You're not as come on.
I can't. You know what? I can't.
We don't know who it came from.
It's over 500. It's over $500,000 a year.
Oh, $8.45 a minute.
Dude,
is it more than Ryback?
Yes, it is. Dude, the downside. I'm talking about the downside. I don't know what his merch and all the pay-per-view stuff is, but his downside is over $500,000.
I'm pretty sure.
Between $500,000 and $1 million.
Pretty sure I spend more on Below than what they pay Ryback.
You get more than Ryback and Paige.
Dude, you know what?
Wait a minute, Trina, you're asking me, is it more than Ryback and Paige combined?
No, that he gets more than Ryback and he gets Paige.
And he gets Paige. Yeah. And he gets more than Ryback and Paige combined.
There you go.
Oh,
whatever the sugar daddy is in this.
Wait, he's with Paige?
Oh, yeah.
I love 15 years.
Wait, you didn't see
dating Paige.
You didn't see.
How many years? Wait a minute, Matt. How many years apart?
15.
No,
wow.
15 years difference.
Happening?
Yeah, it's creepy.
That's real?
Yeah, no, it is real.
You haven't seen the photo of Paige with the poppy tattoo on her finger yet?
Dude, like, I don't look around with
They got matching tattoos.
Is that real? First of all, did she really get a tattoo that says Poppy on it?
I'm pretty sure she did, yeah.
Oh my God!
I think it's like right here on her finger.
She can always pretend she's a Red Sox fan and put Big Poppy on it.
Right.
Yeah, Big Poppy.
She might like to do some Poppy.
Yeah, she's like 23 and he's like 39 or 38.
What a dopey 23-year-old move. Sorry to all the 23-year-olds.
I gotta
Nadia,
get a job.
first of all, Nadia, I know you're young. I know you're 18. Do not ever. I'm going to give you the biggest. God. I'm going to give you such a great piece of advice here. Okay.
Okay.
Do not ever tattoo a boyfriend's name on you.
I wouldn't do that. I would not.
Okay. All right. Do not ever do it because I'm going to tell you the heart that I have on my crotch. I regret it every day.
Thanks for that.
I regret that every day.
Don't ever date a guy that likes wrestling. Seriously, respect. I mean, it's probably just safe.
No, boo! I don't say no.
Dude, you're so hit or miss, dude. Because we all are, but bro, like the majority.
Yeah,
and I saw your comment, Andrew, on something earlier, and that's what made me think about it. Like the majority of them, like I can't, dude. Like you go to a wrestling match, and when I go to the bathroom and I'm standing up next to the urinal, and the dude beside me is a grown man and has the world title still on, and he's lifting it up to go to the bathroom. I can't. The shoulder gets a pass. Like
so, I'm gonna clarify in this my hatred towards pro wrestling fans.
Oh boy.
I'm a fan. I'm gonna clarify in this. I really dislike the smarky. I'm gonna chant Super Dragon during like a Will Ospreay match. You know what I mean? Like I hate
chanters.
Or see, I don't like that.
Never.
It bothers me. You know what's funny though? I was at Evolve, which is like a really like smarky group of guys. You know what I mean? Like it's. I'm gonna tell you, this was the greatest pro wrestling crowd I've ever been to. It was at the La Boom nightclub here in New York, on Northern Boulevard in Queens, New York City, and there's about 350 people in the venue. It was a beautiful venue. It was a nightclub. All the lights were awesome. It was perfect. And the crowd, what are you doing? You cutting up your blow?
I'm just trying to break my piece, bro. Like, you remember how cool you told me I was because I smoked cigs?
I do like that.
I'm smoking like twice the weed and drinking twice the booze because I'm 5 days no cigarette.
God bless.
Whoa.
You smoke your pot.
Yeah. So anybody's like, you're drinking twice as much, smoking nice as once. Hey, at least you're not smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's
through it right now. It's new. Listen,
I'm sorry. I'm
new that. I do apologize, dude.
I would stab someone in the eye for a Parliament light right about now.
Well, dude, it's cheaper. Dude, those things are about what, $7.50 a piece in the Queens right now?
Are you joking? It's $12.
Yeah.
$12.
Oh, $7.50 for one cigarette is what I'm saying.
Yeah, for one cigarette, $7.50.
Yeah, do they sell Lucy's in your neighborhood?
No.
Of course they do. What neighborhood?
They do,
I'm
but
in
that's
Queens.
illegal.
First of all, I'm in Queens. What neighborhood are you not walking around in New York where you can't buy a Lucy? I could go up to a 5-year-old and buy a Lucy from him right now.
Dude, Chicago's just as bad though, Trina.
Yeah.
I can't find Lucy's anywhere.
Do you smoke cigarettes, Trina?
Yeah, I'm one of those like social, have a couple drinks.
Cool.
Have enough.
I would really enjoy smoking a cigarette with you.
Dude,
adding that to the bucket list.
There is no such thing as somebody that just smokes a cig every now and then.
That's like, me. I haven't smoked a cigarette in 3 months.
Okay, so like, but all right, back to
I was in Vegas the last time. I was in Vegas and I was really effed up, and I smoked a cigarette, and I regretted it for 2 days because I felt like crap. I smoked a cigar the other day. I got a couple cigars here. I actually, I had a friend give me this one.
Good lord.
Yeah.
That's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna.
you see,
it's a natural.
Hey,
Drew Estate.
Hey, I'm booked. Oh, they're good. I'm booked for I'll be at the SummerSlam, bro.
Oh, are you in New York? Oh, good.
My
All right,
people are in Bensonhurst. Yeah, man, I'm going.
Oh yeah, you told me you're a New Yorker. My wife's family's from there.
Yep, you told me that.
Oh yeah. All right, so let's continue with the wrestling stuff. So we spoke about the Money in the Bank. I think it's going to be Del Rio that wins it because they want to disappoint you constantly. All right.
Let's back up.
Spencer, wait a minute, Spencer. Did I go to you? Did I get your?
Yeah, I got KO winning.
Okay,
I think Del Rio, I think would be the biggest.
There's one that people are forgetting about that I would love to see win it, and that's Cesaro.
Right. Actually, I think that would be the biggest disappointment. Is they put it on Cesaro and then he tries to cash it in and then it just gets messed up.
Yeah, it's I think that would be if I have one that I would love to see, but it's not going to happen. I think it's going to be Ambrose simply because they're gonna feed us this triple threat before we want it. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to feed it at SummerSlam.
Very premature.
And I almost think that back when AJ Styles was announced #1 contender back before Payback. I seen it in the back of my head. I was like, they're leading to a Shield versus the Club down the road. And,
oh God, yeah.
I would like to see that. Yeah. Here's a good question.
I think maybe what I think they might do is have something where let's say Ambrose wins it, and then he tries to cash in at this one or the next pay-per-view, and the Club comes in and just destroys them all and leaves them laying, and then that sets something up.
I got a question for you guys, and you maybe and whoever wants to chime in on this could jump right in. Do you guys think they're gonna add a fourth member immediately? When do you think they're gonna add another member?
I don't think they're gonna.
Of the Shield?
No.
The Club, yeah.
The Club's gonna split off from AJ a long time. and like before that, like he's not like there's no money in AJ being a heel, and they're doing this to try to do something with Roman that I'm not sure, and I really think that this heat right here between them is going to be very, very short-lived, like between Roman and like any of that John Cena and John Cena and AJ. Like, that's going to be short, dude. Like, that's Cena coming back, and that's Cena pulling his strings, in my opinion. Like, coming back, it's like, I'm coming back. I'm going against the hottest dude in the company because I can. Like, it's like, let's face it. Like, that's probably how it rolls back there. Next, are they going to give us the Shield three-way before a Rollins-AJ main event?
Oh, man.
That's actually really interesting. A Shield 3, well, Rollins and AJ have been working the house shows together.
Dude, and they've been working together. You watch that, like, I'll never watch it again. They've
actually been doing a triple threat with Reigns.
Yeah.
Where they wrestled before, right?
Well, yeah, they showed it on the that 24, the WWE 24. Rollins and AJ have been working all the house shows together, and I've heard it is stellar, the stuff that they're doing, and they're working at 50%, these two.
Yeah.
They're not working at 100%. They're working these phenomenal matches. I'm hopeful that we're going to see that. You know, AJ Styles is the guy that initially they were not really high on. You know, and I heard, this is through my sources there, that after that Roman Reigns match with AJ Styles, the last one, they were blown away. I mean, people that really were not aware of AJ Styles, and I'm talking about Treehouse Vince, they were very impressed, and they were surprised. And one major high-up at the company said, why wasn't he signed?
But high-ups where? Like, who else is somebody to say who's not signed?
The main guy that runs the ship actually turned around.
DKM.
Okay, so let's say this. Like,
Turn
why
around.
we can't name drop? Like, look at this. Like, we can't talk about names. Like, this is like some secret society. But look, so here's my thought is this. Is like, dude, AJ Styles left the year before because my friend has booked him that has a promotion in the South. Andrew, I sent you his web links. I hope you check him out to realize he's the real deal. The
promotion.
Close friend of mine. Do you know they went from when AJ left TNA? Do you know what his offer was?
Plug the promotion.
But think of this money. Oh, it's called WrestleCade.
Yeah, and they do. WrestleCade does a lot of the interviews. They do a WrestleMania show. I mean, they're really well known.
Yeah, and they did where Jeff Jarrett botched a guitar hit on Ed Hardy.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy. Ed Hardy,
the designer.
Busted him. Well, yeah, the designer. Yeah, somebody should bust him open for that. And busted him open like hard ways, dude. I'm right there. Like, this is and it's a good time out there. He does a good many things, but that I got the goods that AJ went from $350 plus 50% merch to when he renewed and he left out with the title. Remember from TNA a little bit ago? They went from 130 no merch. Like, dude, I can't even do it. Like,
for TNA.
Dude, I couldn't even be having a drink right now for 130 if I was making 130.
By the way, living in New York City, and I don't mean to come off as obnoxious, nothing. I couldn't flush a toilet.
You couldn't afford the scissors to cut the fucking sleeves off that t-shirt,
I can't afford
bro.
the scissors. I cut the sleeves off the BWO shirt, brother. That's right, brother. No, I think, I know that AJ is getting a good payday with the WWE, and I'm so glad to see him there because he's a great worker. I was talking to my buddy right now that may be watching, and which has worked with AJ. And he has nothing but great stuff to say about him as a worker and as a person. And, you kind of look forward to seeing guys like AJ Styles that are, they're family guys and they don't party and they're not living the lifestyle, they're not living the gimmick, doing well in this company.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It makes me happy to see him there at 38 years old because, in reality is how many more years does AJ Styles have in professional wrestling to be AJ Styles? It's not a career where you could be there for 40 years in reality and work the rate that this guy does. So I'm glad to see that he's getting his final send-off and he's getting his payday and he's going to get all his merch deal and all that stuff. With that said, he will be a World Heavyweight Champion. Regardless, whether it's SmackDown or Raw, this guy will become a World Heavyweight Champion in this company. And that will be a great story for them to be able to tell eventually where, he's an NWA Heavyweight Champion, he's a TNA World Champion, he's an IWGP Heavyweight Champion, he's a WWE Heavyweight Champion. This guy he's a pedigree. He would be one of the few people in the business that has all those credentials. Wait a minute, he never held the Ring of Honor title, did he?
No.
He never did.
He
One
had
of the
that.
few guys.
Yeah, he had that one match right before the first year against Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
Don't sweat it. He'll be back down there to pick it up.
You know what, though? That's great, though, right? I mean, if he gets a WWE title and he's like, all right, guys, I did my but he has a 3-year contract also.
Listen.
He did 3 years. He goes back to Ring of Honor, wins a title, goes back to Japan, wins the IWGP title for the 3rd time. This guy is so good. And we were talking about this, right, Trina? We were talking about this today about how it's a Shawn Michaels concept, right? Like, you talk about a guy currently wrestling where you could say, you know what? He is the Michaels of this era. And I would say it's AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Michaels is not great as a promo.
Right. And I have this argument with my partner Damien all the time. I made the mistake of saying I want AJ to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. And he's like, no way. So we have this argument all the time. He thinks no. He says there's no way.
No, he's going to be.
And I say yes.
AJ?
But the thing about the Hall of Fame isn't like...
Dude, he just got here.
Yeah, it makes nothing to do with credentials, though, like wrestling credentials. If they can make money off of merch, if you're a Hall of Famer, they'll put you in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Well, first off, dude, the WWE Hall of Fame is like a place where it's like you go somewhere and you pay to get the award. Dude, it's a work. Like,
Is that
all
a shoot
you
on
gotta
the
do is start the
podcast
Wrestling
awards?
Hall of Fame.
Robert, is that a shoot on the podcast awards? Because I have to tell you, Matt Men is doing really well.
I heard you guys talking about this.
Bro, do you know, dude, Andrew, do you know, like, what the shit that really goes through to, like, the shit that will disqualify someone from a podcast award? Like, really? Like, I know, like, I've been to them before. I mean, they're a snooze fest. Huh?
You know Todd?
Todd, no, like, I don't know Todd. I know that he's one of, like, the main nerds there, right?
Todd is the main nerd there.
You
Yeah.
just
I
won
was
the
at
Golden
one
Dragon
that I
Award.
remember that Chris Jericho was there, like, announcing something. It might have been last year or the year before. But I was only there because somebody else had the plus, and, like, I was out there already. But, no, that's not that much of a work, dude. But they disqualify shit for, like, live phone rings and, like, dumb stuff, dude. And you're an audio snob, dude. You keep your shit tight. Like, somebody like Vince Russo, dude, you got a better chance of a Mennonite winning a podcast award than
Bro,
come on, bro.
Let me tell you, we're going to put... Bro, listen
He's trying to sound New York because he lives in Colorado, and somebody please tell me that he just smokes weed all day, right? He has to. Is that, like... He doesn't talk about it, but he has to.
If you're in Colorado, you're smoking weed every
That's
day.
what I mean.
Bro, let me
From
tell
Long
you.
Island.
So this is what we're going to do.
All
We're
right.
going to take a mask.
Yeah.
We're going to put it on you. And we're going to call you Havoc.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a bunch of poles in the ring, bro. Now get this. That no good politician Hulk Hogan is going to walk down the aisle. My brother does, by the way, the best Vince Russo I've ever heard in my life. It's so
bring him on the
good.
show.
You know, where is he? Let me see if he can come in.
What's funny is, dude, like I looked at your gimmick where you show your house and it's like your family is like right beside you.
Where? Which gimmick?
Right there. Like no, like I saw a picture of something where you show like where the studio is or something, like to the one side, and it's like everything else is going on
There's
right
a baby
there.
gate to the left of him.
It's not a baby gate. It's a doggy gate.
Dude,
It's
your
for the
wife
dog,
is
not the
like,
baby.
dude, your wife is like to your left, scrapbooking right now.
No, my wife is at UPenn right now. She's doing
Is
a
she?
fellowship.
Oh, see, I thought she
Yeah,
was.
she's
Like,
a smart bitch.
No. Oh, no, I knew she had hustle and made shit happen. But I figured she was still, like, laid up with the kid or something, man.
No. My father's actually. So the way that my setup is here, people have always wondered. I got this beautiful house in Bayside, and I have a basement apartment. My father lives in the apartment, and my brother lives with me on the 3rd floor. So it's this ridiculous old house here.
This is so Queens.
It's very Queens. Yeah, very, very Queens. Yeah.
Like,
so,
if you only know the King of Queens TV show, there's always a father in the basement.
That's exactly what it's like.
It's outer borough New York.
I think it's one of those like zoning requirement. You have to have a father in the basement.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to talk about the zoning there, if you know what I mean.
New York, dude, that's New York, man. Like, here's the thing, Zarian, you can relate, and it's like how much of an effort is it for you to walk to the store right now to get something? Like,
what am I buying? Give me something to buy.
Let's say you got to get a Dutch Master or a Zigzag cigarette.
Okay, if I gotta buy a Dutch, I'm walking.
Yeah, a Dutch or a cigarette.
So I'm in Bayside, so instead of walking down to the bodega.
I was gonna say, where's the bodega?
No,
what do you do? Order it online. You order it Amazon Prime.
I'm ordering an Amazon Prime, getting it within the next 5 hours. No, I got to. I actually have to walk about 6 blocks to go to the gas station.
Ooh, oi.
Yeah.
Oh, you're out there, bro.
I am. I have no subway. There's no subway here.
No, but I figured that they all had them on the block. Like, dude, like I have people like Ozone Park. I got a lot of people in. And,
no. That's more Queens than me. No, that's more Queens than me. I'm in the suburbs, man. I'm like.
You're down near the island, right?
It's all Victorians and Dutch colonials around me. Listen, we got 50 by 100, 60 by 100 property. We're living the high life here. I was telling that to somebody. One of my friends that lives in North Carolina, and he's like, what's the property like? I'm like, 50 by 100. He's like, I don't even know what that is. I'm like, it's 5,000 square feet. He goes, I have 3 acres.
Look, it's Rich.
Yo, Rich!
My swimming pool.
What's up? Hold on, what up? Two sheep me.
I just called him out, too, yeah.
Who called me out for what?
Oh, no.
Robert was saying,
No,
where's Rich? And I said
you.
he has a day job.
Yeah, I don't know you, bro. I've never met you, bro, but I listen to you a lot. Which that's like the nerdiest fucking thing to say. That I hate to have to say that. But I asked earlier that, hey, how come we never saw you in here or in the group and whatnot?
I think Rich lost internet, as you said that.
Lucky him. All right, so but what I wanted to take to wrestling though, while I went on this, is like what can we think about wrestling though when Vince dies? Let's be realistic. Everybody thinks 20 years. Come on, let's be real. Like, he's too high strung to where he's gonna have too much hustle that his organs can handle, and he's gonna tap out. For the count.
No, I think Vince is. Listen, Vince is 70 now.
Years.
Yeah.
No, I think there's a plan.
Wait a minute. We have Vince in the room. Vince, when do you plan on dying?
Not Treehouse Vince, the real Vince.
Vince has actually been dead for 5 years, but didn't tell anybody.
Yeah. Hold on, Treehouse Vince. Let's go to Treehouse Vince for this. Vince, when do you think you're gonna die?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Long after you.
Oh, thank you, Vince. Everybody, yeah, thank you, Vince.
Thank you, Vince. But do you hear how?
Do you think it's gonna be one of those situations though? It's like with Steve Jobs, where they're gonna find out that he's like some disease, and then the stock's gonna plummet, or it's gonna go like really high.
No, I think Vince is slowly phasing himself. There's a reason why Vince doesn't want to be on camera anymore.
That's a good point, Trina.
God damn,
that scared me. Yeah.
There's a reason why Vince is no longer on camera. He really doesn't want to be involved. He's a 71-year-old guy, and Vince is an ageophobe. He really
he hates it.
38 years old. Like, that's his like, once you hit 38 in that company, he starts thinking you're old, which is ridiculous. I don't expect Vince to be on. I think it's a slow phase out.
Yeah.
And within the next 5 years, we're no longer 5 years from now, we're never going to see Vince again.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
done.
Vince
Except until the Hall of Fame, where they award him with his Hall of Fame award.
Andrew, Vince will bow down like an emperor, like a gladiator. I feel like he won't die. He won't tap out behind the helm. Like he's gonna give it the right. He's gonna give it the right amount of drama and story. Right? There's no way.
Yeah.
As much as he sends these guys to surgery under camera.
Raw and blow his brains out.
Rich,
What up?
are you on Wi-Fi or you're on 2G?
Oh my phone. Yeah, I literally went to go charge my phone real quick.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
How are
dial-up.
you? Wait a minute. How are you, Rich?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I miss
How
you.
you doing?
Any difficulties this morning?
I'm really glad you're here.
Me too. Hang on.
With that said, when do you think Vince is gonna die?
Who, me? When do I think Vince is gonna die?
Yeah.
Realistically, man, like
The
Not
day
work.
after we walk on Mars. Honestly, dude, like I could see that guy getting wheeled around until he's like fucking 101, man. That
Yeah,
guy's-
I think that's what's gonna happen with
but
this.
shot calling, but booking.
Oh, 5 years. 5 years. He's done in 5 years.
All right, so
You know what his diet
if
is like?
he's
Is he
irrelevant. So what
When-
happens then? How's it book out? Is there the wrestling.com that's owned by the WWE that was the most brilliant thing they could have ever did, where it's owned by them, but it's everything.
What do you mean? They own wrestling.com?
All right, no, well, if they don't, they easily can.
Okay.
And that's the play they should have, and is where they become the media source for all of that, because it's
Well,
like
wasn't
today,
that the idea with the network? That's the long-term idea with the network, I think. Is to pick
The
up all this
network
much stuff and then charge you for it, and then allow people to stream the indie events as well, and then you can watch all the indie events.
Oh, WWN. You're talking about
That's a
WWN?
whole other
Yeah.
deal, dude.
Yeah,
similar to
WWN
that.
is Gabe owns WWN, and I have to tell you, I am a big fan of what they do. So they have all the indies, they have Evolve, Dragon Gate, all that stuff. Plus,
True.
they have all the kayfabe commentary shoot interviews, which I have to tell you, Sean Oliver, East Coast dude, love this guy. He is the best wrestling interviewer in the business.
Okay. Bro, but what I'm saying is they don't have to own or even there's so much opportunity where you don't have to be the creator or the owner of that content to monetize off that content. You know what I'm saying? Like they can take
can I interrupt?
the coverage.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Rich.
Can I interrupt? Who's
Of
everybody
course.
here?
Oh, who's everybody? So we have Bob? Not Brutal Bob.
Oh, I hope not, man.
Unbelievable.
I heard he
Let
spit in
me-
your
hold
mouth
on.
yesterday.
Trina did not get the joke about let me spit in your mouth that I said
Oh
on
my
the
God,
show.
yeah.
It's a very personal inside joke about someone we know named Brutal Bob.
Let me look. Can I give him a quick rundown?
Yeah.
There's a dude. In
Oh,
the nutshell.
no rundown.
Yeah, I know. No.
Okay. All right.
But okay, so
Alright.
Rich, why don't you take over? I have to go answer the door. Someone's at my door.
All right. Cool.
I'll be
All
your
right,
aunt in
Russ.
prime order showing up with your stuff.
Bob Hazelwood, right on.
Bob
man.
Hazelwood.
Digging it. What's up? Who? What? Who are you?
I
know
am
you.
Yeah. I'm the co-host of Wrestling World Domination with Terry Garvin Sims. Just a smart dude who talks a whole lot because, well, actually, a not smart dude who talks a whole lot anyway.
So, yeah.
Cool. All right. I identify with that. I'm not very smart at all.
I'm the second best podcaster in America.
I know,
else
we
is
see
tied
that.
first.
Who's the first?
Everyone else is tied.
Awesome. That's how it should be. Everybody should be on top.
Yeah. What's Vicky doing, Rich?
She's studying. Oh, yeah.
Who takes
Rich.
over after Vince
Do you
meets
want to
his
wave
untimely
to
demise?
everybody?
Say hi, Vic. Hi, Vicky. Hi. So people don't know. I've known Rich and his wife for 15 years.
Give or take, yeah.
No, 17 years.
19 years.
28 years I've known them.
Wow.
That's amazing because I've known them for 28 seconds now.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know who would take over for Vince.
I think it's going to be
Hunter.
It's going to be I think that's who it's going to end up being.
Has to
that
be.
family. I mean, he's the only one that understands the business as well as anyone else. And they're kind of grooming him for it.
He's kind of proved himself with NXT, right? I mean, he's done this phenomenal thing where
that's
the brand out of nobody's.
And that's why I think the brand split has a chance of working because they have that pipeline now. They didn't have that before. They can keep pushing.
Here's a good question with this brand split happening. So the news is, and Trina broke this on Matt Men and my sources and her sources, which are probably really close to the person.
About the two pay-per-views?
Yeah, so they're going to be doing 2 pay-per-views except for the big 4.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about 10 live shows a month.
Yeah. Like 20 hours something. It's all said and done.
You literally over 20 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! I didn't even add NXT, right? So we got Raw and SmackDown. I'm only counting live.
That's 6
right? So we have 3 hours of Raw. So 3, 6, 9, 12. And then we have, 20 hours a week of live content. Then we have 4 hours a week of NXT. That's 24 hours a week of wrestling that are relevant. It's relevant wrestling.
And they just told the pay-per-view providers that they might start going longer. They're not capping at 11.
They're securing an overrun.
Yeah.
So then we have 3 hours every month of a pay-per-view twice a year. So now you're talking 6 more hours a month. So you're talking 30 hours of professional wrestling to watch.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about that.
First of all, Rich, whenever you start that sentence, you have to start it with "Let me tell you something, brother."
Let me tell you something, brother. So honestly, when you think about shit like that, WWE is basically Skynet.
Yep.
They're just grabbing everybody. They're telling everybody, this is what you gotta watch. This is what you gotta do. As far as Vince dying and passing on the torch, have you guys ever seen the first Thor movie?
Yeah.
It's the throne room scene at the beginning of the movie where Vince is about to abdicate. He's about to give it to Triple H. He flips his fucking sledgehammer, and it turns out he's a douche. And then Vince just keeps on running with it, and that's exactly what's gonna happen.
I like that.
I feel like that's already happened a couple of times.
Yeah. But if Vince had to write it over to somebody today, though, let's say, who would it be? He had his choice right now. He's on his way out. He knows
is it totally Triple H or
No, it has to be.
Triple H,
Jerry Jarrett comes
and Brian
back.
Gewirtz.
Jerry Jarrett comes back and starts booking 4-way matches every main event.
Oh, geez.
Wait a minute, let me tell you, little tidbit here, okay? So Bob brought up a really interesting thing. Sorry. Marcus fell. His name is Marcus?
Like Brutal Bob or Bob in the chat?
No, Bob in the chat, not Brutal Bob. Let me spit in your mouth, Rich.
Oh, boy.
So when Vince was about to go to jail for the steroid allegation, the federal government came after him. Oh, you have one too?
I do.
Rich, you have one too?
Yep.
Yeah. Anybody else have one of these?
I have something similar.
What's that?
It's a beer bottle opener. And you put him in the head scissors and he opens up the bottle.
Oh God, no, man. Where's that?
Yeah.
What's that? A Queens thing, man?
It's a Queens thing.
Yeah.
So when Vince honestly thought he was gonna get indicted and go to jail. Okay, he was very close to going to jail. He set Jerry Jarrett to be the VP of the company and to be the booker.
Dude. That's like one of the old John Gotti fucking stories, man, where they're gonna.
And by the way, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And
just think if that would have
He was gonna book from prison. He was probably.
No, you are writing that on the spot.
No, swear to God, no, speak out orders and stuff.
He was gonna book the whole thing from the can.
I swear.
Get on the little payphone.
Swear to God,
Jared, you gotta do this. I'm telling you.
Yeah. He was. The plan was.
Holding goes over. I promise.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The plan was that he needed someone that he could trust because he couldn't trust anybody else. Because at that time, remember, Pat Patterson was out of the company.
Yeah.
Okay? So Pat was out, and he didn't know who to trust, but he always trusted Jerry Jarrett because Jerry wasn't one of the guys that tried to screw him when, like, the hit was put on him by the NWA. So he brought in Jerry
You talking
Jarrett.
about Ice Cube, Eazy-E, and Dre?
What?
Yeah. It's
So he brought in Jerry Jarrett to be the guy that ran the company while he was in the can, and his plan was that he was going to book from prison. So Jerry Jarrett every week would call and tell him what the plan was, and Vince had he had planned 6 months in jail, so he was going to book 6 months in advance.
Oh, in advance.
Jerry Jarrett just give him updates every week.
Have them on the books already, right?
First of all, you want to say like this is a company. This is such a carny business. The fact that the owner is planning on going to jail and he hires someone and he wants phone calls every week to book the TV show. Can you imagine if like Rob Burnett or like a major a producer, an executive goes to jail and they go, "Oh, NBC Universal, yeah, so I'm going to prison next week. I'm hiring. I want this guy to take my position. He's going to call me when I'm in the can."
The thing is, though, that those dudes that you just said, they're just producers. Like Vince McMahon is the producer plus like the boss, right? Like
there's nothing like professional. Yeah, there's no business like professional wrestling.
Carlo Gambino.
I didn't do it.
He is. He's Carlo Gambino. Exactly. He's John Gotti.
Right?
I mean, this is
That's Vito Corleone, man.
Yeah. We don't talk about the mafia here in Queens. There's no such thing as a mafia.
No, dude, like that guy, like seriously, Vince is running like literally, like. But what else would you be doing though? If he loves the business that much, if he's gonna go to the can and he thinks that even if he's not guilty and he's gotta be ready, right? Like,
dude, he won this case, and the way that he won that case is amazing. If you've ever read, hey, Becky.
My wife just said, "I don't understand what this is."
Yeah.
Tell Vicky I love her.
Andrew says he loves you.
The way that he won the case was with a briefcase full of $100 bills.
Yeah. So Vince, it's fascinating. The one that he won that case. So his attorney, right? Vince's attorney during that steroid trial against the federal government, might I add, her husband, her secret husband, because nobody knew they were married, was a publisher, was like an agent for authors. And he went up to the lead witness in this trial and said, "Hey, listen, I work for so-and-so company. I'm an agent. I would love to do a book deal with you about the whole Vince McMahon story." So this idiot went to him and gave all the information, right, that she knew, like everything that she knew. So during the trial, the defendant, the lead defense attorney, Vince's attorney, knew everything the prosecutor was throwing. It was like she was a psychic. She had an answer for everything.
This cannot be true.
No, this is so true. So true. This is like a well-known thing.
Oh my God.
It's real well known.
During the trial, people were saying, "Oh my God, she's the greatest attorney of all time. How does she know that these are the facts? This is what they're bringing her, and all this stuff." It turns out the idiot, the number one witness for the prosecutor, went to her husband.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew, can I interrupt real quick?
Yeah.
I love you to death. I love you so much. But sometimes with this stuff, it's like when you guys watch like reenactments, it's like dramatization may not have happened. Like that's
No. This is 100%. This is in all the. This is a well-known fact. First of all, Dave Meltzer said this.
Is that
Well, that must make
what
him
bottle is that next to?
And he won't tell us how much Del Rio makes.
No, because this has been published. I'm not gonna. If it's not published, I don't talk about it. Okay, now I'll tell you off the air.
So I'm gonna drop, folks.
Go
I'm gonna run. Someone else get the
Bob,
spot here.
I'll see you later. Give a little plug.
Wrestling World Domination. www.facebook.com/Sims World Domination. Also, Blog Talk Radio /Random Brain Activity. Every Tuesday night, if I can find Terry and get him to podcast.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Thank you, Bob.
Thanks, Bob. What are you drinking, Andrew?
I'm having a Barrier Brewing. I'm having a Barrier IPA. It's called Money IPA.
Nice. Money.
Thank you to Diana from Press 195 that gave this to me.
She let you take it to go?
Yeah.
Nice, man. How long were you there today?
Probably 12 to about 4.
Nice, man.
I did 4 hours.
Is nobody watching SmackDown?
No.
I was kind of watching it.
It's on in the background.
You see, I have it on.
Yeah, I noticed that. That made me turn it on.
Yeah.
Next to me.
I have to do a podcast tonight reviewing SmackDown.
What time for who? With Damien?
No, I'm filling in for Damien, and I told you this is the first time I'm podcasting by myself. This is for the fans' podcast.
If you need it, what time are you doing it?
Whenever I can watch the show.
Why you're
not watching it?
And I watch the show. I have the spoilers already.
Yeah, who doesn't?
You can fake your way through it. You could be like, Roman Reigns wasn't there.
Let me tell you, I have
real big.
I have not watched SmackDown. Here's a confession. I've not watched SmackDown in about 2 years. I just watch clips and I read the spoiler.
You know, you had brought that up a couple weeks ago on your podcast about the brand split, and what do you guys? I just don't see them making it relevant, even if it's live. And I'll go back to a story when I live in Michigan, and 2004 they had the draft in Detroit.
Yeah.
And I lived in Grand Rapids.
At the Joe Louis Arena.
Yeah.
Yes, and I lived in Grand Rapids at the time, and the next night, SmackDown, we were having it in Grand Rapids. And a friend of mine, she's a big wrestling fan, and she was a bartender at the bar by me, and so that was the night Triple H got drafted to SmackDown. And it was going to be a big deal. So we, marked out, went down, bought tickets, got down there, only to have Triple H's music start, and Kurt Angle came out. I don't know if you remember that angle where he came out and he was the GM because he was hurt. And then they said, I traded him back last night, so he's not going to be here. Biggest letdown. After that segment was over, you could see people walking out.
Ooh.
Just walking out. So I'm just like, man, you teased one of the biggest stars at the time, and then you took him, you didn't have him on the show.
Yeah.
The thing is, if Kurt Angle showed up today, it would be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would, but I don't know. I think that guy's too broke. I mean, not when I mean broke by body broke.
He's broken.
Exactly.
No, my dream is that he comes back and he manages American Alpha.
No.
Hey, by the way, Trina, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
You sent me your address. You live right on the water?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I have a friend that lives in a building right next to you.
Seriously?
Yeah, like a really good friend. Yeah.
Let me see if you can you see? So out my window is Lake Michigan.
Yeah, like he lives right next, literally one of the apartments next to you, because that address rings like such a bell. And I know that he lives on the water.
I'm going to Shimmer next week. You should come with me.
Nice. He's not a wrestling fan. He absolutely hates wrestling. His words are, "It's gross."
Oh.
It is gross.
It is.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, he's
Sweaty
normal.
men on top of each other. Come on. What's gross about that?
I think honestly that's the weird, uncomfortable thing that separates our show from a lot of shows is that we definitely acknowledge the fact that dudes are touching dudes.
Listen, wrestling is weird. It's a weird thing. It's naked dudes touching naked dudes. I mean, it really is.
No, it's
Well,
and I talk about
in
it.
the world. It's
I was looking at the
zombies
cruiser.
coming to the ring, man.
Yeah, I was looking at the cruiserweight list, and I know you guys love Zack Sabre Jr., so I was showing Zack Sabre Jr. matches to a non-fan. He was like, "This is like interpretive dance, gay sex," like the way that Zack Sabre Jr. wrestles.
He's a twink.
Everything is just like, we put you in a weird move, and my crotch is in your face, and now your bubble.
Zack Sabre Jr. would be a twink. He'd be a twink.
Oh God.
Like I said,
the worst one though. Could you imagine the worst one? I think would be Joey Ryan. I could not imagine having to wrestle him.
Oh, you love Joey Ryan.
I love Joey Ryan.
With all the freaking body oil and that on when he does that.
Greatest dude in wrestling.
First time I saw his gimmick, I was like, "Where has this been all my life?"
There's
oil in his pants.
Yeah, I just seen the someone had on YouTube had a big thing of him doing boob plexes to all the intergender ones. I was like, that's a thing.
That is so a thing. Boob plexes, the penis plex is a thing.
Seen that.
At indie shows, he will take his lollipop out of his trunks and give it to someone in the audience.
He did that on Lucha the other day, and then he started. Yeah.
And I kind of wanted the lollipop, and my friends were like, "No."
But I mean, I don't know. Tyler Breeze and Fandango's promos make me so uncomfortable. I swear it really does.
Well, I said that. I said that was.
They make me uncomfortable in a homoerotic way.
Yeah, but like as a guy, am I the only guy that wants to know from the two females, like, who is the fucking like hottest male wrestler? Like,
Ambrose.
Yeah, like to each of you, I want to know
skin.
if it's both the same. Because, I've had...
Actually, you're asking the wrong
senses.
person. First of all, Robert, you're asking the wrong person. Let's ask Treehouse Vince.
Treehouse... Oh, well, I already know who he likes. Roman,
Vince, who is the hottest dude on the roster?
Roman Reigns.
Oh, thank you.
Those eyes.
Oh, my God, those eyes. Those beautiful blue eyes.
Come on, like... That's what I want to know. Like,
first of all, Treehouse Vince, how big is Roman?
Yep, this got weird.
It's like a baby arm.
A baby arm holding an apple.
Yeah.
That's funny.
A baby arm holding a hammer.
Like I said this morning, you can't see me because I'm inside of you.
Yeah, that was a bit awkward.
John Cena in the shower.
John Cena in the shower. I was honestly, you know why I was thinking about John Cena? I listen to Melter when I'm taking my shower. Yeah, I do. I have my Bluetooth on, so I just hit it like I had like a little Bluetooth thing in my shower. So I'm always listening. Like before the show, I was running so late. I gotta listen to this. So I was listening when I was taking a shower. It was like 9 o'clock, and and he's talking about John Cena, and I was like, oh, you know what? Interesting, John Cena, and I came up with this whole idea.
If he was in the shower with you?
Oh no, there's no room in my shower for John Cena.
He's a pretty big dude.
There's probably room for John Cena and then like your arm. Right? Just a hand.
So girthy.
Dude, John Cena's car couldn't even park around the block, man.
Rich, have you seen my master bath or no?
Is that
Rich,
a question?
Have you been in my bedroom? No, here's a good question. Have you ever seen my bedroom?
Like who's?
I've touched John Cena before.
You have?
Like his forearm.
No, I've never. I had Crash Holly spit on me once.
That's true. That is true.
That is a really true story, and you can see it on SmackDown. If you go on the network, it's October 20-something, 1999, SmackDown at the Nassau Coliseum. I am front row, and Crash Holly comes out and spits right at me.
Crash Holly.
But not in your mouth.
Not in my mouth. No, not in my mouth.
Dude,
Right on there.
all right, go on to YouTube and Google Killers of Comedy Iron Sheik Pittsburgh, and I watched a guy trip the Iron Sheik on stage with the Reverend Bob Levy and Shuley and Sal the Stockbroker, and the Sheik fell down, and he got up. He was pissed.
Yeah, he looks like he would punch you in the face if you tripped him.
Dude, like, no, like, I watched the guy do it. No, I didn't do it. Are you kidding me?
Number one wrestling fan, no.
Dude, he was mad. He pulled off the bandana, and then the U.S.
Iron
went.
Sheik.
Oh, shit got
Dude,
real.
he came
Listen,
heel.
Gene
No.
Mean.
He did the fastest space turn ever. Then he took off his regular headband. And you'll see it. It's online. And he had the USA underneath it, and he started doing
USA number one. Iran number one. USA.
I've had Devon Dudley ask me out. I've also had Mean Gene hit on me, like about a month ago. He was super old.
There's a reason why he's the dirtiest guy in pro wrestling.
No. Like, it's like, dude.
Can I share a quick story?
Yeah, please.
Go out with Mean Gene, man. Are you kidding me?
One of my best friends in the world. Years ago, I go to his house and I was like, he has a picture of him and Kevin Nash on his refrigerator, and I was like, oh shit, like when did you get that? He was like, oh, I was out of town for work. I went to a convention and I took a picture with Kevin Nash, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, man. Was he cool? He's like, yeah, he's a cool dude. And then he was like, guess what? I was kicking it to a chick, and Mean Gene interrupted me and started kicking it to the chick.
So how does he do it? Does he do it like,
How is his hot block game?
Yeah, like how does he do it? He goes, and hi, I'm Mean Gene, and we're live from the Joe Louis Arena.
Absolutely, because yes, he kayfabe. He keeps it kayfabe, bro, for sure. I don't want to hear that he doesn't.
Yeah,
he's got a. Yeah.
What? How old is Mean Gene? He's not as old as we think he is.
97.
He's got a lot of liver spots.
How old?
97 years old. That dude, his game is
182.
So I met him, and the way that he hit on me was that I was like, oh, it's so nice to meet you, and he's like, it's nice to meet you too, and I'll be seeing you later tonight. And I'm like, okay.
Awkward.
Like, I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
much.
much.
Mean Gene's gonna come up to me, fine.
Ultimate Warrior. Fuck it. It's publicly stated that. Damn it, who put that up? Is that $200 an hour?
He still sounds like that.
Here we go. Here's another one.
He's 73, by the way.
With Ravishing Rick Rude and Bobby the Brain Heenan. Gentlemen, as you know, the Ultimate Warrior.
Here's a full.
He doesn't have a regular voice. Like, if you were in the bedroom with him, that's what he would sound like.
Oh, dude, yeah, he's like Jay-Z, dude, right? He's got that voice. But look, go to, if you find him after when Flair went over on the, on that Rumble, right? He's got him, and I swear it's a shoot, and Gene's like, put that cigarette out now.
I'm trying to find that. That's what I'm looking for right now.
Flair's fucking flipping out perfect, and his Henning's back there fucking selling like a fucking car salesman, right? Just murdering it with the Soprano sweatsuit on.
Here it is. Here it is.
Oh, yeah.
Ric Flair, you have made world. Put that cigarette out.
Like, who's that lighting cigarette?
Ric Flair, you have made world. Put that cigarette out. Okay, very good.
So that's what
Ric Flair, you have made world. Put that cigarette out.
Yo, who's lighting the cigarette?
Dude, first of all, it was at. By the way, that was at the Knickerbocker Arena in Albany, New York.
Oh yeah, that shit was like a small venue, bro. Like the ridiculously small.
Oh my God.
What's up? I switched my phone to my iPad.
Oh my God, it's echoing.
You sound like the voice of God.
Just your headphones.
Oh my God, my ears.
Sorry, Rich, I did the same thing earlier.
I'm very new at this.
Scott!
That's fun.
Spend $20 on select.
Fuck you.
Oh, Darren, you need you a Scott Salem,
Mean
bro.
Gene Okerlund in a rather unusual set of circumstances. Let's take you to Mean Gene.
Well, remains to be seen, but I've got to say this. I think Mullah's behind the whole thing, Wendy.
Oh, I do too, and I know she's digging up girls from everywhere that want this belt. Every woman in professional wrestling wants my belt, but I want it too, and I had to fight inch for inch to get this, and I'm not about to lay down on my back and let someone cover me.
I thank you very much.
Wait, so is that a better promo than Roman Reigns? Like, seriously.
No. Dude,
That's good.
Sure.
Here's another Mean Gene.
Special interview, and then we'll be back with more. All right, fans, coming up a week tonight here at Boston at the Garden. Saturday night, February 2, World Wrestling Federation action. That is simply unbelievable.
First of all, how fucked up is Mean Gene right here?
Yeah. Like, what is he doing? Like, what's his choice though?
Yeah, like how?
It's not like he's on steroids.
No. What is Mean Gene fucked up on right now?
He totally does well.
Dude.
Texas.
I think they all were, man.
Let me tell you, he's fucked up on Quaaludes so badly at this moment.
Well, what year was that?
1986. So here we go.
Fatal tag team match. John Studd, Ken Patera to meet Junkyard Dog and his partner Andre the Giant Bradley. Bobby the Brain Heenan will be there. The ladies champion Wendy Richter to be challenged by Judy.
First of all, the ladies champion, not the women's or the ladies. The ladies.
Yep. He sells with words like a magician, bro.
Martin. In addition, Barry Windham from Sweetwater, Texas, just a little west of Abilene. Get ready, Wyndham to go against Russian Nikolai Volkov. Mike Rotundo on that great card to meet the Iron Sheik. And Polish power Ivan Putski will have to deal with the likes of my guest at this time, Mr. Wonderful. A little down in the mouth this week. Any reason for that, Paul?
Nadia, I like your reaction.
You know, it has gotten to the point. You know, every time I look at the cameras, that another woman leaves her husband for Mr. Wonderful. I've heard. Well, you know something?
I'm gonna have a quick dinner and come back, guys.
I think stay here.
Where's that, Rich?
Just eat on air. We're drinking on air. Oh, he's leaving.
Everybody is. Hey, so is he? So the like, what was that? Just a YouTube video? Like, you had visual of Gene during that, or was that just like an audio?
Yeah. I'm watching it right now. Hold on.
Like,
you
what are they
Listen,
showing?
you can't help with the way you look. Exactly. I know I'm not Mr. Wonderful. You know I'm Mr. Wonderful. But who are we to all those millions of people out there know that I'm Mr. Wonderful?
What are our opinions? Millions out there that say you are Mr. Wonderful. You're right.
Exactly right. You know something, Gene? Just to bring up some things that's happened to me lately. I was flying from LA to New York.
Gene is about to die
First
laughing.
class section. The whole section? Exactly. I have my own busboys. I have my own deputies waiting on me. I want to be left alone. And Lord and behold, who comes up and bothers me? Who else? The captain of the airplane. Want to know, Mr. Wonderful, is it okay to take off now?
Oh, come on.
Hey.
Oh, come on.
He's trying to get your permission.
That's right. What are you doing like that? Hey, you call the control tower. They tell you when to take off.
Get the cards from them.
Exactly. Don't
Why
come
bother
on.
you?
You know, and this stuff happens on and on and on. I can't even go to an airport. I can't even leave my hotel.
Oh my God, this is the best one.
Here's
one.
Jams,
This is the one I was looking for.
Who's going to take Mr. Wonderful to wherever he's going?
By the way, Mr. Wonderful with his atrophied arm. Let me skip
We have
this
people
ad
that are
right
trying
here.
to get in the chat room, but they're trying to get in.
Yeah, dude. There's a limit. You got such a small limit on it.
No, I got two more people who could come in.
He's from Persia, from Iran. He is Sheikh Al-Hani, Khosrow, sorry, the Iron
Here we
Sheik.
go.
Anybody
Let
that
me tell
knows
you,
wrestling
Gene
knows that it's not the Iron Sheik. Welcome back to the beautiful South Florida area here in Miami.
Thank you very much, Min and Senator American, Miami City, all American Wrestling City. People like you always tell the music, welcome to the Miami.
Listen, I love when he says, my intelligent Jew fans know.
Yeah,
That is my favorite.
Speaking of foreign promos, anyone see NXT this week?
Yes, I watched it earlier today.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, the Nakamura. That he says like 10 words, and it's like the best promo.
Yeah.
It feels electric when they're in the ring together.
Hey, Andrew, you should
Yeah.
play the play for everybody that might not know Chic with Rant when Sal and Artie and them.
Oh yeah. I got.
Hold
Hold on.
with
Let
that
me see if I can find it.
That's the funniest
Come to
ever.
the WWF toughest area in the world, and he beat bunch of American, and he makes a name for himself. You know who I'm talking about,
I know
right?
exactly.
Miami, all intelligent American, Italian, my Banzan, Iranian, all Jewish people,
So obsessed with Jews.
I'm a Jew,
All my
dude.
intelligent.
What's scary is I remember
my
some of these.
Paisan, my Iranian, my Jewish friends know.
I like the shout out, bro. I appreciate the shout
No,
out, bro.
Yeah. You're one of the tribesmen.
Italian, my Banzan, Iranian, all Jewish people, and
By the way, not just Jewish professional wrestling fans, all Jewish people.
Dude,
All the Jews in the world.
Yeah, bro.
The entire tribe.
A KKK meeting is less racist.
Yeah.
They know about the auto
Yeah.
chic. They know who's the auto chic. They're from John.
By the way, Mean Gene is dying laughing during this entire segment.
Like
he's
he broke
doing one of
for
these.
real?
I don't think you see me right now, but he's doing one of these.
Kennedy Airport to the Los Angeles.
From the Kennedy Airport to the Los Angeles Airport.
California.
What year is that from?
This has to be 1986.
Oh, dude, but like,
I think that's earlier than that, actually. Yeah, I think that's more like 84.
Last time you was
That's a huge gap.
No, and
Danny Ivy.
Chic is on probably about $200-300 worth of drugs and booze.
because Chic already, cameraman.
Here's another great Chic.
Play him on the fucking
I just tell you guys,
dude.
so I'm hanging out with you guys, drinking canned wine, and not live tweeting
ever.
SmackDown.
You're drinking canned wine?
With you guys, and not live tweeting SmackDown where I could be getting more followers. I need more.
You're getting more followers this way.
As you know, Nikolai Volkov fought against this man, the Iron Sheik. Welcome back to Miami.
Thank you very much. Intelligent American in Miami.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh, Shiki.
The fattest one. I saw the big American flag. U.S. Air Corporation. Remember you.
This is a.
I call you.
This is a promo that I hear my uncles cutting constantly.
Like, could he ever have went baby?
I mean, how is he not a baby face?
No, but he's the heel that, like, dude, I don't go and boo for, like, the guy you're supposed to cheer from, because that's just not going to a wrestling match. Like, that's just smarky. If I go in there and I'm with my kids and you boo John Cena, it's just not fun. But we'll cheer for him. Yeah.
Here's another one. Here we go.
He's so funny.
Your man out of the tag team out of the last card has signed a single match with Corporal Kirshner.
Corporal Kirshner wasn't satisfied with the results of the last match.
That's Freddie Blassie, by the way.
I said, gladly, I'll put you in the ring. Can you imagine Corporal Kirshner? He's representing America. And this is a real man here. You can.
I can imagine that, Fred Blassie, in all due respect. I understand you turned down a major role in Miami Vice, but you did not turn down the opportunity of meeting Corporal Kirshner.
Corporal Kirshner. All American boys. Miami, Wrestling City. Now, Corporal Kirshner.
Oh, she can sing it off all
WWF, you beat one for American. I respect you. But remember, like Mr. Blassie said, you're going to wrestling from the oldest school, from the Olympic school, from Pan American Games, from AU, man. Now,
from the A to the Z.
Exactly. No.
Okay, one more. I
Very
lied.
proud American
Here it
Sergeant
is.
Slaughter one-on-one against the Iron Sheik. On that subject, I want to bring in Ayatollah Fred Blassie.
The Ayatollah Fred
Fred
Blassie. What a
Blassie.
key move, first of all. This is during the hostage crisis.
Listen, I guarantee you, this time we're going to unmask that pencil neck geek. And that pencil neck geek that just left, he just talking about the hallowed houses of the Olympic Auditorium. Well, I know every brick, every stone, every screw in that building. And here's the man we're all talking about. The Iron Sheik. You're talking about Olympic.
See, this is the promo that, like, Bob Backlund should be cutting.
all the medals.
Like, Backlund is not crazy enough.
About the same promo.
Olympic 60 Mexico City. No, in the Los Angeles. Nothing. Bring me down. Los Angeles. I promise all the Iranian people, all the Arab people, all the Latin Americans, Los Angeles, Olympic Auditorium. I'm already excited. Soldier, I lost something to Hulk Hogan.
He's just naming random, like, Freddie Blassie, Shawn Michael. Nothing is plural, by the way. Can I just say that with him? There's nothing plural with the Iron Sheik. Nothing is plural.
The best part is he's getting paid for that.
It's the it's like Freddie Blassie's Shawn Michael.
He's getting a check, dude.
همه شنوندگان ایرانی عزیز که در لس آنجلس زندگی میکنن سلام عرض میکنم مخصوصا
Is it weird that I know every word that he just said right now?
A little bit.
Yeah.
سلیمان خاقانی نوکر همه شما هستم ایران داران شیک آیت الله بلاسی همه دنیا پهلوانای ایران میشناسه سالجر لس آنجلس المپیک آتاتوریا
Los Angeles, Indiana, Chicago, Jews, Christians.
Bro, he's crazy though. Like he's legitimately crazy, man.
No, this guy's the best. This guy's awesome.
So I think there are people trying to get in. They're still
Are there
trying to get
1,
in.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Trina, do you have the exact link in the Hangout that you could post?
I just retweeted it.
The YouTube link or the actual Hangout?
The Hangout link that Mattman Podcast tweeted out.
Oh yeah, that it's open.
Yeah. No, I have two. There's one person on Facebook that's trying to get in, and there's one person on Twitter that's trying to get in.
It took me like 3 times to get in when I came in.
Can we make this a thing, like where we just all like hang out on Thursdays and like drink?
I would love to do
wrestling?
it up there. Yeah, I think that's great.
Oh shit, this is Thursday?
Yeah, right?
Especially when SmackDown goes to Tuesday, we'll have a lot to talk about.
What the fuck, bro?
I guess.
Dude, Andrew, like, dude, something's not right with your thing. You can get way more than this. How many people are in here right now? 6? 8?
I can get 12. I think I can get 12.
I thought you could get 25 in
No, like,
point.
you can do it, dude, you can do it through a way that you can get unlimited. That's why people will take something that uses a Google Hangout as opposed to a GoToWebinar, whereas a GoToWebinar maxes you at 1,000.
I gotta look into it, Rob. I'm not too sure. I really do these.
Yeah.
I'm out of beer too.
Oh, boy. You usually do them with like a team and something, right? You know, like you don't like at the masses. It gets weird when like you're trying to bring in other people that, bro. And a lot of these people might not have Google accounts too.
Yeah, I guess
you gotta log in through.
So who's the
Google.
hottest wrestler? Nadia?
Oh, wait. Can I share my screen? Is that possible?
Oh, show your yes. Share your screen.
Okay.
If it's appropriate.
I know, right?
Okay.
I haven't seen a dick pic today.
I have seen many dick pics today.
Me too.
I
haven't seen any. I've only took them.
What's up, man?
Yeah, right.
What's going on?
I've only sent them. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let's say everybody say hello to Andrew and Eddie.
Hello.
Hello.
Wait, y'all
Can you
can't
guys hear me?
We're talking dick pics.
Oh.
Okay, I can do that. No problem.
Nadia, so Nadia's showing us Roman.
Yes. I mean, that's me personally.
Mm-hmm.
I think Baroness also.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't? Do you
I
mind
think
his hairline?
the hottest wrestler right now.
Who? Who'd she say after that?
Baron.
After Roman?
It's Baron Corbin.
Oh.
And I have something against bald people, I think.
Thanks.
So I'm sorry.
Can I jump in and say my hottest wrestler?
Yes, please.
Actually, I go old school with it. Well, not really old school, but I say Randy Orton.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
like young Randy Orton, like when he first debuted.
John Moore.
Yeah.
You're talking tats, pre-tats or
Pre-tats.
Pre-tats?
Yes.
Longer
pre-tats.
hair, red underwear.
Young, baby-faced, still not corrupted by evolution.
Yeah, like when he had the barbed wire tattooed around his bicep with the little English initials, right? Yeah, the classic, yeah.
That was the best.
How can you top, though, 2009 heel Randy Orton?
Dude, let's go there. Andrew, you there?
I think he's rewired himself.
Yeah,
I
man.
never thought John Cena was cute. Just never.
Never?
Never. I don't know. It just never
Found
did.
John Cena attractive? Anyone in this room?
Well, no. Well, she's 18, right, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. You're 18.
Hey,
John Cena's like a dad to you.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
First of all, can we appreciate Taylor's BWO shirt?
What? This is like bringing a baby into the bar. We're drunk and talking about wrestling.
First of all, I bring him into the bar all the time, so it's totally fine.
Andrew just became the new Matt Hardy.
Brother Nero, you're making a mistake.
Brother Nero, keep it down. Do you really take her to the bar?
I do, yeah. I bring him to my bar.
Because you can't smoke there in the New York bars, right? Which is
No,
cool.
you can't smoke any.
That's the biggest. Yeah, really. That's awesome, bro.
Press 195. She's a regular. Hey, Taylor.
Dude, I road soda it with my kids every now and then, man.
Blake, kiddo.
So can we not say bad words anymore now that the
You can
child
say
is
what?
here?
No, you can say all bad words.
Yeah, she don't hear anything.
She's too young to understand, and she can't hear a thing.
Nope. I love her hair, dude. Like, what's her? Can I ask you, dude? Because I'm a New Yorker, and we're mixed with us. Like, so I know you're somewhere. Like, where are you from? Like, Palestine or something, right?
How dare you?
No, I'm not. I don't mean to be
Are you a
disrespectful.
Jew?
I'm not gimmick. Like, aren't you?
No, I'm Armenian and Italian.
All right. Oh.
And some French.
Bueno, ¿cómo está? Italiano.
By the way, I am a fellow tribesman. I'm 2% Jew, European Jew.
There we go, man.
She is. So this kid is Armenian, Italian, Irish, and Puerto Rican.
So
how does that work?
But the mom from Bensonhurst family's from where though?
Italian and Puerto Rican and Irish.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's you have the quintessential New York City baby in.
I had exactly.
Bro, yeah, I mean that's a New Yorker, dude. She's been to more fucking baseball games than most people on this call right now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the Eddie Munster.
Yeah.
This is Big Money Drew, by the way.
Hey, oh my God, it's Big Money Drew.
Hey.
Sep.
So who's your hottest wrestler? Is Randy Orton? Is that who we're?
He has weak bones but good skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say nice
man. You know who the new one is going to be? Kota Ibushi.
Kota Ibushi, very nice skin on Kota Ibushi.
Yeah.
He's going to be Vince's new get some weight on that guy.
Yeah. Look at him. Beautiful hair. Right? Your face.
Oh, what happened? Wait, what happened to Treehouse Vince? He's not here?
He left. He had to go.
He fell out of the treehouse.
I gotta go. Shut it down. Locked it up for the night.
He's planning his strategy. So
he hates babies, so we knew I was bringing Taylor out.
Took it from the can.
So I just looked it up, and NXT show they're doing in England, they did today.
Yeah.
They had a match that I would die to see: Bobby Roode and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Right.
And it's like this card. Like, I got to go to an NXT show.
Right. This is the thing. They're trying to build like the live events by like doing like AJ and like Seth and like dream matches that we like would die for.
Yeah. They did Shinsuke Nakamura and Samoa Joe already in Florida in front of 350 people.
Right, exactly.
It's like that match would sell out.
So who do you guys think Samoa Joe's going to face next?
I think it's going to be. I honestly think it is going to be Shinsuke. I think they're going to do this Balor thing the next tapings. Yeah.
And you know what? Shinsuke is going to face Finn Balor, right, on the next takeover?
On the next tapings, I think. I don't think it's going to be the next takeover, because the next takeover is Brooklyn.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
What do you think the main event is going to be for Brooklyn? It's going to be Nakamura and Joe?
I think so. That's my guess.
What do you think?
Someone suggested Samoa Joe for the 4th member of the club.
I would love that. Oh, Taylor, what do you think the main event for TakeOver is going to be? Really? She said Big Show versus Batista.
There you go. Oh God!
Thank God.
Is that what's going to happen at NXT now? It's going to be like the farm system. They're getting old. Send them down to the minors.
Oh, I remember that ECW match with Big Show and
by the way,
Batista.
I was there.
Bro,
I was there for that. I was there live.
What's the worst show you guys ever went to? Like, just you went and you were like, why did I go to this?
Change the channel.
Worst show I ever went to would have probably been.
Where'd that baby come from?
I found her. I found her in a dumpster.
Someone gave birth while you were gone.
Dang, where'd that baby come from right now?
Where'd that baby come from?
Rich, look at
our shirt, Rich. Rich, sometimes when two people love each other.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know.
It's a rental.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, but what I think about NXT though, seriously, is when you talk about those house shows and those guys, those matches of Bobby Roode or whoever, like I think they're testing them out there and making money. It's like a beta test, dude. You make money.
That's what it is.
And then you bring it to the masses. Let it be polished, right?
Nakamura has worked with a lot of American wrestlers. They work with a few. Now you can get him, and then they can see what's going to be good.
Even if they worked a million times before, they can go there and work it just for money. Like they're putting a house in there and they're getting paid.
Robert, are you in like the Blair Witch Project right now, man? Like you're like.
No, I'm moving around, dude. Right? Sorry, man.
I used to live in Mexico, and Dave Chappelle.
I kind of feel like that they want to do something with the NXT, like they want to make it into like a third brand.
Well, they already have. They already said.
Rather than just a developmental show.
Yeah,
they've already said that. I'm just curious, and Andrew, would you know this? How much if they're actually breaking even now? NXT as a product.
No, they're still losing money.
Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah,
they're not. They're like. If I were to take a guess based on the last number I heard, they're losing about 30% revenue.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, I mean, it could, and it's funny because if they just did their bigger house shows, they might be able to make it. But I think they're worried about oversaturating. But instead, we're just going to have 30 hours of content a month instead.
I mean, by the way, they do make a lot of money on the main shows, but they don't do enough of them.
Exactly.
So the operations go, but they also incorporate developmental within NXT. So yeah, they're running at a loss because of developmental.
That's what I mean. If you're losing 30%, but you're creating your talent for tomorrow, you're not losing a dime.
Right. It's going to wash in the end.
Yeah, it's going to wash eventually.
It's all the same bank in the end. They're just like.
Right.
Are you an NXT fan?
I got a question.
Do you think like Vince feels a bit? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Eddie. No, go ahead. I'll go to Nadia now.
All right. So do you think like Vince is a little bit jealous about NXT because Triple H's first project actually was kind of a success in comparison to like the XFL and the the World Bodybuilding Federation?
No,
I feel like Vince doesn't get jealous. He's like Donald Trump.
Yeah, no, Vince.
Like he's not capable of getting jealous? I don't know.
No,
he's not jealous. It's all money in his pocket, bro.
Exactly. I don't think he paid attention to it till just recently, to be honest with you.
I think he does get jealous though. I mean, remember the Slim Jim deal with Randy Savage?
Oh. I think that Vince is a little bit more separated than we might be painted to really believe, and he's gonna give us the announcement that he's gone. Like the Godfather, like you want to keep your.
And he's
your
like
leverage.
very petty,
I think he trusts.
Like remember the Ted Turner skits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crap! I screwed up the video. Hold on.
UFC is like super petty. The Ariel Helwani thing is pretty bad.
That was Well, and you guys might be able to correct me if I'm wrong, but that happened to Meltzer in the '90s.
Right.
The same exact thing happened to Meltzer. Then they just kind of smartened up, and there was a lot less eyes on it, and a lot less. There was no social media, so there was a lot less people that knew the behind.
If I left the group, can I come back in?
No. Goodbye.
No, you think it won't let me come back in?
Well, you're hosting it, so I don't know how that works.
What?
You should be able to.
It's my time, baby.
He's taking over.
It's my time.
Dude, I like that we I want to see a run-in from Meltzer.
A Meltzer run-in?
Start crossing over a little bit between this stuff, man. Like,
did you guys see his
crossed over?
Did you guys see his weird golf clap at the Meltzer driver? I think it was either a PWG or a Ring of Honor show. They did the Bucks did it, and he was
So is that just a rib? Is that just the Bucks way of doing a rib on?
Absolutely.
No, they love him. No, they love Meltzer.
Let me tell you,
When I heard that, I laughed.
It's so weird that he's a babyface in PWG and a heel everywhere else.
Dude, the rib is the new Sprint commercial that has the Verizon guy on it. Talking about he shifted
I've seen
over
that.
there.
I've seen that. That's hilarious.
You hear me now. You hear that? That's the future of where marketing can go. The talent is going to be hidden in the people that the Where's the Beef lady is worth so much right now.
Okay, now you guys see me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, cool. Taylor, you're back. You're back on the air.
Baby, that's a Baby World Order shirt right there.
Oh, yeah, we match.
Nadia, is it Nadia or Nadia?
Nadia.
Look at me, I'm like the hitman.
Nadia had a question.
Nadia,
oh, Nadia, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Nadia, what was your question?
I love how you're unashamedly wearing a Roman Reigns shirt. It's the best.
Yeah, right? She represents.
Oh, dude, she's got the screens capture her thing is Roman Reigns. She showed us.
Yeah.
Nadia, so what's your question?
Okay. So let's go back to 2006, 2005, where you have your Undertaker, your Chuck Palumbo, the John Cena versus Randy Orton, when all that was going on, and wrestling's really good, and then years go by and they just start doing WWE Network. Do you guys think WWE Network kind of made their ratings go down, it was too much content?
No. The net. I do agree with you that it's too much content. I don't think the network was part of it. I think the network was kind of bring people back. Wrestling has slowly plummeted due to lack of competition for the last 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a slow plummet. I think right now we're in a period where it's hardcore fans, and the hardcore fans are going to be here forever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's going to continue growing at what they imagine it will be. I think they'll continue making a lot more money, and I think it'll be a very niche thing with 2 million people. But right now there are about 3 million viewers for Raw a week. They're going to hit about 2 million. I think that's going to be the number. It's going to be 2 million very dedicated viewers that
How many are on the
connect every week.
network? How many are on the network?
I think 1 million. It's over 1 million right now.
So that's
1.5
10 million continually. Now let's take that revenue and line that up to their pay-per-view monthlies from prior to the network. That's all we need to know, because that's the same amount of content, and all the other content that's on there is stuff that they've already recorded, minus the new original content that they're putting out there, which that original content is not like high quality.
It's not. No, I thought the Edge and Christian show was done really well.
No, it's all done well, but it's like you don't need to bring like your A team, the Raw team, to it, right? You need a couple dudes with cameras.
Speaking of that,
Am I wrong? For like the swerve and all this and that.
Right. Well, they never actually have anyone that's like a major star in those things anyway, right?
But
by the way, I just got the greatest message. Someone just messaged me. Someone just messaged me. You're very sexy like a Jew, even like the Gene Mean.
Beautiful.
Oh boy.
Andrew, you look like Harry Houdini tonight. I love it.
Thank you. I do look like Harry. My hair is a mess.
Hey, you got that Houdini shit going on right now, man.
Bowl cut though, bro. Like,
let's go. Here we go.
That's dangerous, man. You were drinking all afternoon.
No, like you can throw that into like a ponytail in the back, or is that like a straight like?
No, I
shaved
can't.
Around? No, you can't.
I can't put my hair back like I used to.
Is that your goal, or no? Like you?
I used to. I mean, no, I cut all my hair off, so I can't do it anymore.
Muzzle top.
No man bun?
No more. I cut all of it off.
This
is Andrew after. My hair is like down. It's done.
Man bun.
Well, you're doing like a Bieber thing right now.
Well, I'm growing it out at this point.
Like
I cut it
don't
off
tip
and I
your
regret.
head this way so that like the hair like gets in your face. It's very Bieber-esque.
There you go.
Kevin, how long's your hair? Yeah, it's right.
Oh, yeah, look at that, Kevin.
That was me about 10 years ago.
Dude, oh my god.
Yeah, Rich
You look like
had
a
the
Briscoe.
longest
I
hair.
love it.
He looks like a member of the band Warrant, dude. I love it.
I gotta
love that
actually
guy.
get some pictures of me like 10 years ago. Oh boy,
Not a kid.
the worst.
Huh?
This is your first Bambino, huh? Bambino.
First one, yeah.
Yeah.
My
Oh.
first Bambino.
Woo. How old are you? You 30 yet?
32. My wife's younger. My wife is 30. She just
Oh,
turned
I
30.
didn't ask about it. I was like, that's your business. Wow. Look at that, dude, man. I haven't seen one around that age. Oh, man, dude. How old is she, if I may ask?
She's 5.5 months.
Oh, dude. I got to like I said,
What are you
I got
saying? You've never seen one that age?
No, I got a 10-year-old. I got a 10-year-old son and an 8-year-old son, and I look at them like that, and I'm like, I feel like I've never like had one of those. At this point, like I'm looking at them like, dude, like my sons are 10 and 8. I'm like, dude, I don't remember.
No, this
like,
kid is awesome. She's
No.
so freaking awesome. It's beyond belief.
Dude, it's your kid. Nobody ever
Looks
said
like she's
kid's
chill.
not
Looks like
awesome.
she's real chill.
Yeah,
No,
she
she is really chill. Barely cries. She'll probably cry in about an hour now that I said that. But she barely cries.
Does she fall out overnight?
She what?
Does she go out overnight?
Yeah. Oh no. She
So like 4?
No, she's sleeping till about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she wakes up, and then I change her and I feed her, and then she's sleeping till about 8.
No, so you're up with her at that time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So are you catching Howard coming on at live?
No, you know what's funny? I don't.
What do you-
I don't catch Howard. If it was 10 years ago, I would have caught Howard coming on.
Yeah.
But I don't catch Howard coming on.
So
Look at
what
that,
do
she
you-
wants the mic.
What are you listening to, or what are you consuming at that hour when you're hanging with your kid?
I'm not just the news. I just put it on the news, and I just watch the news at that time. But she's quick to fall asleep. But you know, my wife also wakes up most of the time.
So I don't listen to Meltzer. Am I?
You don't?
Am I missing out on like a lot?
No.
You know what?
You know what the funny part is?
Don't say anything. I'll give you my password.
Like, am I missing like the scoops?
Yes. So for me, I'm gonna tell you my thing with Meltzer. Meltzer is probably the reason why I do what I do. And a lot of people don't like him, but I can't dislike him because one of the first shows that I ever listened to was Howard Stern, and Robert could attest to that because he's from the area. I was a huge Stern fan, and then I discovered something called IATA Radio in 1999. IATA was the first internet radio network, and Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez did the Wrestling Observer, Russia Malloy did the Gossip, and my buddy Chauncey Hayden did the comedy show. So Rob, you know Chauncey?
I know the name. Like,
it's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
So she's actually her middle name is named after Chauncey. It's Hayden. I started listening to the Observer radio show in 1999, and it's probably the reason why I do what I do. So for me, it's a soft spot. I've been a subscriber to the Observer since 1999, 2000.
Where does he live? Is he from the city? Dave?
Who? Dave? No, he's from San Jose.
He lives out there?
Yeah.
Oh, he's making money, or his wife is. That's for sure.
No, he's making some. No, he's.
They make good money off that site.
I mean, they've been around forever.
I met Chauncey once. At your birthday a couple of years ago.
You did.
Totally turned me off. He reminded me of the Crypt Keeper, except
but how nice is he?
Except as a ginger.
But isn't he nice?
He was alright. I think he was a little.
It doesn't matter if you're nice. If you're the Crypt Keeper, you're scary as hell.
He looks like an unborn fetus.
So he's a party. Oh, he's a party animal.
Chauncey looks like an unborn fetus.
Nice guy. He's a nice guy. He looks like Quentin Tarantino's unborn twin brother.
Quentin Tarantino.
He's gonna be at the christening.
Tarantino or Chauncey?
Both.
No, he's like Quentin Tarantino's parasitic twin.
If I see Chauncey at the christening, I might think he's just an old witch
with no hair.
Amazing.
Taylor liked that. She was like,
Taylor don't like that joke.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff, Rich.
So is this productive? Is this better than me live tweeting SmackDown?
Absolutely.
Hi.
Oh, naughty, are those Sour Patch Kids? Oh my god.
That's the equivalent of live tweeting like a recorded show, though. You know, something that's not live.
I get live followers from live tweeting.
No, I do too.
Sure
you know what? I'm not doing it tonight either.
But like, I don't think SmackDown deserves the time, man.
Well, see, I think that's the thing. I think people tune in because I'm tweeting like
you have
jokes
to
about it.
You gotta want to know if do you want that. Okay, there you have it.
All right.
It's a gimmick and a work, yeah.
Disagree. Last week I live tweeted SmackDown and I did a ton of like FMKs.
Yeah.
And it got like a little
weird.
God.
People love FM. I mean, Damien and I talked about it on the podcast. Like, he couldn't stop looking at the tweets about FMK.
It was the best. One dude, my favorite one was one dude was like, I did like an FMK, I think, for like Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns.
What's an FMK? Oh, fucking Aaron Kill.
Yes.
Okay.
And then like some dude was like, LOL, yo, are you guys gay? And then I responded to him saying like, yeah, dude, haven't you watched the podcast? And we're not. It's just a joke. But he responded to me going like, oh, yeah, man, I'll totally check you guys out. I'm sorry. It was the weirdest friggin' thing.
Oh, my God, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Somebody just tweeted out a picture of Bray Wyatt looking ripped. Like he's put it, like he's lost some serious weight.
Oh, where is it? Tweet it to Mattman so I can see
Oh my God, this is.
See if I can real quick.
I hope he's like Hogan Jack.
Remind me. This
No, he looks thinner. He looks thinner.
Is he tan? Did he get a tan?
Yeah, you'll see. Just a second.
What's today? This isn't a Friday, is it? That's the
Apparently,
one.
my wife
Yeah,
is trying to
yeah.
sing and it won't load for her.
I want pictures of Bray Wyatt jacked.
I got you. Hold on.
That's so funny.
I gotcha.
Rich.
What's up, baby?
Can I do something for you?
Yeah.
Just do anything for you. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hey,
guys.
You
What's
popping
that?
them pecs? All right.
Popping them
Not
pecs.
doing anything?
Get those.
I got a
One
question.
of these?
Nice.
Question.
One of these?
What's the question?
Yes.
Put your pecs away.
I was,
Damn it.
I was looking, at one point, Trina went to you, and I saw Darren Young on the screen in the background.
Oh.
What do you guys think is, what are they going to do with that gimmick?
Darren Young?
Yeah.
I have no.
I think it's filler. I think it's all filler right now.
Dude, he's got
Okay,
the
so
VIP
from what
pass.
What I've heard, there were a lot of high hopes for Darren Young, and they decided that they were going to do this Bob Backlund thing, and it was all Vince. Vince loves Backlund, and he's like, we're going to bring Backlund back, and he's going to be a life coach because Vince heard about life coaches for the first time in his life. He's like, Backlund will be a life coach. And they started this angle with no direction for either one, so they were like, okay, Vince wants a life coach, so we'll do a life coach. Not like a wrestling coach, but a life coach. So the entire thing is now being turned into a shoot of what Vince wants.
Of course. That is ridiculous.
Like the whole movie theater thing, Vince doesn't go into a movie theater.
No.
The last promo that they did about like not
Dude, he
buying
used to do
popcorn and going to
closed
a theater.
circuit.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
He's like, he doesn't understand. He thinks it's a waste of money.
I have a question.
Yes, Nadia.
What happened to the Shining Stars?
They're still
more
around.
filler.
They're doing a weird Puerto Rican gimmick, which I don't think is going to go anywhere.
But it's not a Puerto Rican gimmick. The gimmick is that they're from Puerto Rico. That's it. And, like if they were like, if it was like a true Puerto Rican gimmick, they'd come out and dress like Tito fucking Puente. But they're not. It's just like, they come to the place we.
You know
grew up
what?
in,
I
and
would
it's
love
great.
them dressed up like Tito Puente and going, Oye, como va?
I think that's racist.
That
Isn't
song?
that
Why
racist?
can't that be?
That's racist, bro.
You think it's more racist than the Los Boricos?
Yeah, you know what? Listen, there was a weird
They're
bubble.
all racist.
There was a weird bubble from '96 to '99 where, like, you know what? Like, all that shit went out the window, and no matter what you did, it was cool because it was on TV. It was that Jerry Springer era. So, like, you can get away with a ton of shit, you know? Now, you really can't get away with anything. Like, we talked about that on the show today. Like, when Vince dropped the N-word on Booker T, like, oh, boy. Like, that is a mistake and a half, man.
Yep.
Nadia, I wish you could toss some Sour Patch Kids through the screen into my mouth right now. Like, I would beautiful. That'd be great.
Oh my
I have a whole bunch of candy.
Dude, when like Ronnie
Would it be cool though if they did like the Shining Stars going to the street and like forcing people to go into Puerto Rico? Go to Puerto Rico, man.
Dude, it's like Puerto Rico's the United States of America, bro. Like we're
They're broke. Puerto Rico's broke.
If they went like real.
I'm pretty sure the American dollar's worth an American dollar over there.
If they went topical, they should have just called them like the Commonwealth, and that would have been a way better tag team name.
Well,
better tag team name than the Shining Stars, man.
Yeah.
If they were like, you know, we're angry heels and we're the Commonwealth because like the United States took over Puerto Rico, like that would have been way better than like, hey man, you want a margarita? Sure.
That's not really like offensive. That's just smart.
Most stereotypical racist gimmick in
Tell me more.
WWF WWE history is
Prime time.
Prime.
No.
Wait a minute. No, JTG.
Sama
loves that
Simba.
gimmick.
Nadia, I love
Sama
you.
Simba.
all right. Hold on. Let's go through. Who do we all? How many we have? Like, what do we got? Can we like hear from everybody? What the?
Muhammad Hussein.
Muhammad Hassan, which I thought was so good.
It was good, but that was
They had to kill that gimmick, didn't they?
Here, hold on. The greatest theme of all time. You guys ready?
All right. No, racist, right?
si no eres un hombre. Tanto yeah, represento mi borinquen monstruo. Te me pongas bravo.
The greatest stable of all time, Los Boricuas. Can I tell you, I loved Savio Vega.
We know that.
I did too.
But why?
I gotta bring the baby. Jess is. Everybody say hi to Jess. Jess is watching.
Oh, off screen?
Yeah, no. In Pennsylvania, she's away. So everybody say hi to Jess.
Oh, I'm in Pennsylvania, Jess. What's up?
She's at UPenn right now.
Andrew's taking care of the baby by putting her on the camera.
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna get her. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Are you in Bucks County?
Myself?
Yeah. On camera.
No. I live a little bit. I lived in Philly for a while. I lived in New York, but I live south, almost south central at this point.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Everybody I know from Philly's like Bucks County, like Levittown area.
Oh no, I've been to Levittown. I've been to Levy's Comedy Club in the day there at Levittown. That was righteous.
Yeah. Philly's awesome. Like I love like the outskirts of Philly because like everything's so cheap. It's fucking great.
Oh, bro, like dude, like down where I live, man. I live like now just through some, I guess.
Say hi to Mom.
Like 15 minutes from Maryland, man. Everything flows through here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. One of my buddies goes to Maryland like a lot, and like I feel like he's like borderline about to move down there because it's like the rural stuff is like kind of cool for him,
This is kind of a hot mess, no?
What is?
This whole thing. So you're gonna post this thing like in its entirety?
Yeah. Why not?
And like that's gonna help us, not hurt us.
No.
What did you post?
People love this shit. They love the whole behind the curtains thing.
Let me tell you something. Kevin has sat there and not said one fucking thing, and this dude has been watching the entire time. So somebody's entertained, and that means a lot of people.
That's true. Kevin, tell us what you want us to do.
Dude, Kevin's got somebody handcuffed behind him.
Kevin, what would you like to
do? Kevin's the third Briscoe.
Dude.
Kevin, what would you like me to do right now?
Oh, yes.
I just tweeted that out to you.
I just got a picture of a jacked Bray Wyatt.
Where is it? I'd like to see your daughter put a little too sweet out there or something.
All right. Where's her tutu? Oh no, her tutu's gone.
On.
You want it too sweet, everybody?
Yeah.
Want it too sweet?
Put some out.
Hey, Trina, tweet that picture out so we can see.
Okay.
Oh. Hold on, I gotta put her tutu on. Hold on.
Oh, jeez. Oh my God, dude.
I think he meant I gotta put my tutu on.
Yeah. Dude, his mom. You got the guys. Usually the mom's doing that. Like that used to be my kid's mom doing that. Put this on. Hold on, guys.
So I just tweeted that picture out of Bray Wyatt, and I said it was better than a dick pic.
Is there any way you can throw it on screen right now, or just like hold it up?
No, well, I'm looking at it.
I sent it to your guys' I sent it to Matt Twitter too.
So.
Sweet.
What was that? That sounded like witness protection audio right there. Bro, like what has happened to
I love pro wrestling.
Yeah. Randy Orton and those guys, like, do they write them back in, or do they tell us when they're not going to write them back in? Or
I honestly think with Orton, it's a situation where they're like, "Hey, buddy, what do you think Monday night?" And he's like, "I kind of like being on vacation right now."
Right,
like,
right.
Keep them all night.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like, dude, The Bachelorette is on. I can't.
Yeah.
Right.
That
Well,
dude's basically like.
I mean, at 8 on.
he made a point of it about last year. He said he wanted to work on it. So
everybody.
Yeah, who doesn't want to work?
In your outfit.
Exactly.
He's their Cristal on ice, dude. That's what he is. Oh my God, dude! You just dressed up your kid.
Baby with a tutu.
Wrestling fans, dude. Oh my God. Look at you.
Okay, I want to make a heated conversation.
Yes, please. Let's do
Oh
it.
God, thank God.
This is gonna be horrible. Everybody's gonna hate me. Okay.
All right. Oh, we're talking.
Heal Nadia. Heal Nadia.
Bill Nadia.
Okay, so I don't understand Bullet Club whatsoever.
Like,
I'm hanging up.
That's because you didn't watch New Japan before, and they are doing a.
So let's all explain Bullet Club. Nadia, what do you want to know?
I'm trying to understand Carl and Gallows and all that.
Too young to know NWO.
Yeah, that's part of it. You
No, but she knows her history, dude. I guarantee it. She's done her
I
homework.
understand like the concept, but I don't know. It just doesn't. For me, it just doesn't work with them. Like the AJ, and I don't know. It just looked tacky. I don't know.
Just watch them on YouTube. Have you done that? Not the network. Stop watching wrestling on the network and watch it on YouTube a little bit more. Have you watched their New Japan stuff?
I'm gonna say I agree with Nadia. Because I didn't know, like, you know, I had to research the Bullet Club before I saw them, and then when they finally came out with like their like trench coats with no sleeves sort of thing, like I thought it was pretty lame.
Oh yeah, they
like their gear is pretty shitty.
Dude, very bad.
Yes.
Their costume is bad, dude. Bad.
Like I'm not scared of that.
I don't know.
need a
They
link.
just
I gotta give Jess a link to the.
Is she gonna join?
I think so.
It's one of those.
I just
why don't you let her take the mic and you go take
there's
care of it? Yeah.
There's no way to sell Bullet Club the way that it was in New Japan because this is the PG era. So it's like Nadia will never see Bullet Club the way that it was.
Yeah. So pretty much, if you look up, just Google search Bullet Club promos. And the whole thing about the Bullet Club is that there were a bunch of gaijins in Japan, meaning like foreigners.
Yeah.
And they were just heels that ended up getting so over.
There's one promo where they like kidnapped a Japanese man.
I saw
That's one promo.
They did
It's
everything.
One promo.
Yeah, but in the end, they're still presenting them very, very like kind of like where she's like, because you know, look. She's 18 years old, bro. You know what I mean? Like, she's the masses, so she's seeing that, and she's like...
Actually, here we go. Can you guys see this?
Them where I feel like, why? Yeah.
Here we go. You guys want a Bullet Club promo?
Their WWE, like, uniforms suck.
They wore
Here's a Bullet Club.
WWE cute video.
Dude, this is not gonna sell Nadia on this. It just looks like crazy AJ Styles.
I would say the greatest professional club on God's green earth. Iron Line.
That's the one I was talking about today, the Iron Line.
Yeah. No, I can tell you right now, Nadia is like the opposite of wet.
Yeah. You're not into this? Trina, are you not into this?
I love AJ, and I'm kind of not into it because I told you they all look like ISIS promos.
Dude, no, like this is
there you go.
Me.
But the thing is, though, in WWE, they stripped away their character.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I went to Ring of Honor on Sunday, and I saw the Young Bucks, and I get it. Like, when you see the Bullet Club, like, in its full form, like, appreciated by the masses, like, you get it.
You get it, yeah.
The best one I see are the Young Bucks.
Young Bucks need just as cleaned up though as that Bullet Club that you just experienced right there. They need the finishing school that WWE provides for them to make WWE TV. I mean, there's two different TVs.
So here's one of my favorite. Here's one of my favorite Bullet Club promos. This is the Bullet Club going to Vegas. And they did this is the one that we were talking about, Trina, today on the show, about doing like the old school promo. Here it is. Oh, if I could play this. Here we go. I'm juggling a lot. Here it is. Great. It's a fired up heel promo.
See, those are the Briscoes. I'm totally in love with the Briscoes.
The Bullet Club! We're all champions! And we come to the Ring of Honor to beat the crap out of everybody that steps in our way! Kingdom, Addiction, we are gonna pound your ass!
Yeah.
You freaking posers. Which one of you dweebs is going to be the first one to put over CM Punk in his first
Dweeb.
We're going back for
Las
the
Vegas?
ones.
They're coming home with us, Dad.
Yes.
Oh, and the
ACA and that was before I had the IWGP heavyweight title. You have no idea who you're messing with. You have no idea who you're getting in the ring with. No. When they're done with you, I didn't mean wait.
Okay, do you know why this feels innovative for this time? Because they feel unscripted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like everything in WWE is totally scripted.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I think is cool about the New Japan? There's no agents.
See, Matt,
So-
do me a favor. Can you reconnect into the group because you're like sidelining?
Yeah.
Oh,
or,
I'm sorry.
or leave the witness protection program.
Hold on, where's Jess? Jess is trying to figure out how to come in here.
So look, so when you say that, it's like, you know what? Like that to me is like, look, we're not watching the WWE. I heard you say you work in a startup. That's my environment. We're looking at a startup right there. Those promos.
It's raw.
Seriously,
It's raw.
we're looking at a startup company putting that out there.
Yeah.
They got AJ's just doing what he can do. He's got those cornballs beside him with their like nickel-plated belts. Like, hey, you dweebs! Like, bro, like you shouldn't be in the building with that stuff.
That's just like Japanese people letting them say whatever they want. Like that's why they're cursing.
Look, you watch that Japanese the Ricochet and what
Osprey.
Yeah, Will
gimmick
Ospreay.
that's out there. Yeah, like that's the hottest Japanese crowd I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that is the most excited Japanese crowd I've ever seen.
Awesome!
I gotta get the door.
This is awesome.
Okay, I have
Sound better now?
a conversation after this. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna front.
Is it done?
Thing is, though, the Japanese crowd, they're much more tolerant. So you can have a bad match and they wouldn't care. They wouldn't say this is boring or something like that.
Yeah, they're not American, but that's what we do. So I mean, like we review, like if we didn't, like, are they in Japan right now, 12 deep on I hope it's still Thursday night, talking about wrestling? Like, this is like everything I ever thought I wouldn't be, but like, I'm cool with it. Right?
Hold on.
But like, is that going on in Japan right now?
Robert, say that again.
Like, do you think that they're doing this in Japan right now? Like,
They're doing way weirder stuff in Japan right now.
dude, they're like
a million times weirder.
Dude, like
Look at the
am
commercials.
Am I the only one here that didn't play Dungeons and Dragons ever?
I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. I've been to Japan
no.
3 times though. And there's
I
weird shit
I
going
love
on there.
Japan. No, Japan's great, but am I the only one?
No, I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. Like when I have an older brother, and when I was a kid, I was fascinated by Dungeons and Dragons. And when he would play with his friends, they would just always like oust me out.
Yeah, I was the same.
that's it,
They
man.
would beat me up. I tried to get in. Do you know what put Dungeons and Dragons over more than anything?
What was that?
E.T. The beginning of E.T. when they're hanging out, like E.T. put over. Look, I grew up in Brooklyn. Like E.T. put over the BMX
Hang on, do we
biker on
know
my way.
Nadia
The
knows what
hoodie.
ET is?
Dude, let me tell you something. Let me tell you
So
something
can I
about ET.
can I interrupt for a second?
No.
I'm not sure.
No.
So
I'm making a point about ET.
Oh, he changed that? Oh my God, dude! He changed. He did a
So
costume.
I changed cameras because I was talking to Jess and she was gonna come in the group, and he's right here apparently.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, what the
Wifey in the house.
I surprised him.
Yeah,
Came home early.
I thought you were in Pennsylvania.
Well, I was. But actually, if you read all of the text messages, everything you asked me, I answered correctly and truthfully. You
Yes.
asked me, when is the group going to dinner? And I said, at 6 p.m. Where is the group going? I answered the question. I never said I was in the group.
Yeah, I had no idea, and you just said I'm trying to get on camera. I think I figured it out.
Yes, I texted him and I said, I think I figured out finally how to get on camera. Hold on, I got this. Wait, but I need your help. Because the frickin' door was locked. We never
Jess,
lock
Jess,
our
I got a
door.
question for you.
Yeah.
Jess, I got a question
You
for
know
you.
what it is?
You know about ET?
I know who that is. Come on.
You know ET?
Do I know E.T.?
Yeah. You know what ET looks like?
Like the alien? Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't ET look like a big space turd?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, see, like I had a weird conversation last night about ET.
That's a
We were
very
just-
random thought.
We were just talking about ET now.
Were we? Is that how it got to this?
No.
Yeah,
We were talking about Dungeons and Dragons.
Way to be a host, Andrew.
I'm sorry. So, how cute is her outfit?
Okay, I have one issue with this.
It's upside down.
Okay, no. My issue is, well, yes, one,
Yes.
that it's upside down.
Yeah.
But secondly, that's which is like that tutu I made for her christening.
I know that, but it's
okay.
perfect for her.
Okay.
If you want to wear it.
Andrew don't care, Jess.
No, clearly.
We were talking about the Bullet Club. You know what? I want to ask you something.
Sure.
As someone that is not a pro wrestling fan, right? Like you watch it because I watch it.
Right.
We have a muggle here.
Yeah. A muggle. What's a muggle?
What the hell does that mean?
A muggle is a non-magical person.
A non-magical person. Yeah, a
From
muggle.
Harry Potter.
Oh.
So like non-magical people
Okay.
in
So
Harry
we can
Potter.
put like wrestling and
Harry
Harry
Potter
Potter
in
in
the
the
same
same frickin' sack.
Can we call it?
How is this not the
non-wrestling
best
fan a wuggle?
podcast ever?
Yeah, so perfect, right? So, okay, so here's my question. Okay?
Tell me more.
Okay.
Tell me
You
more
like
about
the
the things
beat-up-
that I don't listen about.
Okay, you like the Bullet Club.
Sure.
Why?
Um,
You have a Bullet Club shirt. The
I
baby has
do.
a Bullet Club shirt. I have a Bullet
do.
Club shirt. Why do you
Yeah, I
find
have
them
one too.
interesting?
why do I find it interesting?
Yeah, why do you find the Bullet Club interesting?
They do this.
Yeah, I mean, I like your whole little.
Yeah. But why do they stick out to you?
Well, I think that actually is because of the symbol.
The
I think that-
Too Sweet?
Yeah, I think the Too Sweet symbol created this thing for people who are non-fans to connect with wrestling
Interesting.
fans. Because I couldn't tell you where the fuck Too Sweet came from. I couldn't. But I can tell you Too Sweet me, bro. I can Too Sweet you, bro. I'm all about it. I can.
I'm
jump
all
in-
about the
Yeah,
Too
I'm
Sweeting.
all about it. I can Too Sweet you. I don't know what it means. I don't care to know what it means.
Okay, how about the logo?
Taylor believes
Not all
the
that.
same
Tell you
thing.
about Too Sweet. How about the logo?
The AK-47s.
Yeah, the
I actually,
skull. and
yeah,
the-
I don't really
You don't care
like.
for
I
it.
don't care for it.
Okay, so
It's a
you
modern
don't
day
care
Jolly
for
Roger.
the logo. That's it.
No.
Okay. The other question is the BWO shirt. You like that because of Michael. But do you see a connection between the NWO and the Bullet Club?
Well, the colors. NWO and the
Too Sweet.
Yeah, that had the whole same color scheme. I think that what I don't like about someone has.
I'm getting the echo. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine. It'll
okay.
go away. It'll go
Okay.
away now.
So one of the things I don't like about the Bullet Club logo or whatever is that I find it very aggressive, and I think that's what I don't like about.
Is that why I couldn't wear it to the Mets game after,
Yeah,
after a mass
and
shooting
it's
in
true.
Orlando?
And I don't mean it in any other way. I just feel like wrestling in general. I love the storylines, and I like all of the behind the scenes crap. I can sign on to that. I like the story. I hate the aggressiveness, and when it gets to be too yelly or aggressive, I tune out. I don't like it. It affects me for whatever reason. I don't care for it, and I
Okay.
think that that's what the symbol is.
So here's another
Because you're a normal person.
Yeah.
And
Clearly.
So you don't like a Ric
97-year-old.
Flair promo?
I love to knit. And
Okay, so here's another question.
My wife's in the same boat, by the way.
Okay, so Will Ospreay. I want your opinion on a couple things. Nakamura.
okay, Nakamura has some funky pants. He's got a good song. I like his song. I like his entry song. I like his little move thing he does. I don't care for his pants. I would love to do the costuming for him. I
He
crack.
fixed the pants, by the way.
I know he fixed them. I still don't like them.
But you like Nakamura.
Yeah.
Why?
How do you think of as his emotion, the way he conveys emotion with his facial expressions? Do you think he's better than some? That's a big thing in wrestling.
No, it is a big deal.
I'm sorry, but I think you're getting
No, but that's what makes it. That's what makes them great.
I read your review that Andrew did, and I think that it was very good. And I actually played it for my girlfriend.
Oh,
like,
the Will Ospreay. The Will Ospreay.
And the one thing that she then put, like, because I struggle and I spend so much time having to put over certain things with, like, I got to put over wrestling with my girlfriend or whatever. And, like, I always feel that, like, there's nobody that I don't, like, I'm not putting over that my girl's not going to want to put over. Like, when you say you like Bullet Club, like, all right, so the Japan Bullet Club, and then there's the U.S., what they're doing with them. Like, there's no gun, especially now, in the U.S., are they ever going to have a gun on there, right? But,
No, never.
Yeah, but the no commentary, and then she played it back for me. She was like, because I showed it to her.
Yeah.
I've sold her on the storytelling of it and the art of theater that it really is.
So
and then
it's funny
played
because
it back no commentary, and you know what? I do like it no commentary. I like hearing the guy saying, "I'm gonna f you up."
Yeah,
like,
I do
you
too.
Hear that? I like that.
So Trina, I don't know. Were you on the show when I did Jess's review?
Yes.
I'm getting an echo from someone. Who am I getting?
Well, that's
okay.
what I said
It's gone.
before,
It's
but
gone
no one
now.
cared
Oh,
for.
it's gone.
What I had to say.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I thought it normally goes away.
I was on the show, and you thought it was a good idea to get like non-fans' opinions
Okay.
about stuff.
So were you on the show when I did Jess's review?
It hasn't gone.
I was listening. I wasn't on the show.
Okay, so I have it here. Let me get it. 'Cause
Jess's review is fantastic.
Yeah, it was so good. Trina, Vince, Trina.
Hello.
By the way, she's Treehouse Vince.
Welcome.
She's been Treehouse Vince the whole time.
Oh my God.
No, I wish she's not Treehouse.
Yeah.
Let me get this
Okay.
review because it's actually really, really well done. Let me find a shit. Daniel Bryan retirement. Daniel was never okay. That's not it.
So I tried that same thing that you did with Jess, where I like showed a non-fan like stuff, and his reactions were not as good as Jess's reactions.
Okay, so here's Jess's reaction.
Between male and female,
Okay,
for
here's
sure.
Jess's reaction. And we were drinking, right? How many glasses? We had a couple glasses of wine for this. Like a bottle of wine. All right.
I mean, that's like a Tuesday,
Okay,
so I
yeah.
have a really hard time memorizing the day.
So
or weekend.
Will Ospreay looks Slavic.
He did.
Hold on, where's the echo coming from? First of all, let me ask, who does not have headphones on?
I'm continuously muting myself to show it's not for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I just muted myself.
Anybody else?
I have.
I'm wearing headsets.
Trina.
I'm gonna Trina.
No, I just muted. I'm gonna mute myself. I'm muted.
Oh, no, wait a minute. It's gone. It's gone now. No, now it's back.
See, I just came back and then it went away, dude. I'm thinking it's the person behind Kevin.
All right, so
Who's behind
I'm gonna try
Kevin?
something right now.
Big Money Drew?
Right. It may be gone. Okay, I'm gonna continue this. So
Whoa. All right.
it's gone. Whoever it was, the last person I muted. So here is Jess's review. Now it's back.
It's back, man.
It must be me. Let me find some
You want to refresh? Just try refreshing.
Everybody speak at once.
So here's Jessica's review of. By the way, Jess, look at my chest. Look at this.
You sound like friggin' Oz behind the curtain right now.
Really?
Dude, he's echoing.
Oh, with the echo, yeah.
Easy.
Are you really just showing off your chest right now?
I am. Look at it.
Like,
all right.
But like,
So
Okay, I'll just do this. Be like,
So Trina, here's
Dude, I
Jessica's
haven't-
review. Okay, here's Jessica's review. Will Ospreay looks Slavic. He's annoying. Ricochet looks like he was left back a few times and is trying to get into the NYPD. He can't due to his teenage years and his bad past. He has now created a gang that nobody wants to join. It looks like the end of a gymnastics routine. The blonde looks like a little bitch. You little bitch.
Did you record this? Like, did you record the audio of this? Or
No, I wish I did.
You should have.
Wrestling is a lot better without commentary.
Yeah,
Will Ospreay is terrible at selling. His facial reactions are annoying. Looks like a dance routine. Not turned off by that. Really enjoyed it. Osprey, and here's the end. Osprey has a boner at the end of the match. How has nobody noticed this?
Honestly, though, guys,
I have a boner
seriously,
too.
how am I the only person that picked up on the fact that he had a total boner at the end? Like, seriously, like, hardcore, like,
was it
oh
not big
my
enough?
god, cover your children's eyes, this is not suitable for television, NC-17, like, total, absolute boner. Like, he was so pleased with himself that he got himself off.
Well, I'm
You need to
definitely
compare it to ADR.
Yeah, Alberto had a boner a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
We noticed
I'm
that all
having
the
a flashback to Rene Dupree.
Rene Dupree had a boner. Listen, how do you not get a boner if you have wonderful skin like ADR?
Or if you're touching men, let's be honest.
I know, right?
Rubbing on men and getting a boner. First of all, how did you get out of work? Do we not talk about that on the air? Really?
Oh.
Really? Just bailed. What train did you get on? Hold on.
That's two things we can't talk about. We can't talk about whatever that is, and also about Brutal Bob.
Yeah, we don't talk about Brutal Bob either.
Hey, you know what I like though, Mr. Andrew and Miss Jess is I love how she like works doesn't put the head she works somewhere around media because she throws up the headphone to the
She's
ear,
like Jay-Z.
not
Right.
totally around. Yeah, look at her like Gary Dell'Abate coming in.
Holy Gary, she got a Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
First of all, who's your cousin?
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, you know why? I mean, in total
By the way,
for vanity
she's a
reasons,
huge Stern
like,
fan.
Not only that, but like, I'm sorry. That looks just
No,
ridiculous.
not sorry, I wasn't saying that. I just was asking, does she work in media? You know, no. I
Shannon,
like
but she did host a show for years with us.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to know what I do.
Oh, nobody should know that. Well, a lot of it was removed. So.
Yeah, so nobody needs to know what I do. It's hidden.
No, nobody knows what you do. Well, I did mention what you did about an hour ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
well then. Thanks. Great.
You still
Good job, honey.
That you were an event for minorities.
Well, okay.
I love
We'll go with that very loose
because you're Puerto Rican.
that very loose definition of what I do.
Right, yeah, your husband's a racist, man.
Yeah,
Clearly.
Boricua.
Clearly, I'm the Boricua that deals with underserved populations, and my husband.
Best parade in the city, man.
He always calls you those people. It's weird.
I can't.
He's like,
so you got on the 650.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk. Nobody's watching this. It's only about 120 people watching right now. Nobody's
no, only. Kevin, are you still entertained? Give me a thumbs
I got
up,
on
man.
the 650.
All right.
You
better know. Kevin's
It's
the
like
man,
very
dude.
easy to get home
That's
from
the
Philly.
G right
I would do more things in Philly.
Motown Philly's
It's
back
easy.
again.
Seriously. It's an hour and a half. Did you know that?
It is. It's very close.
Super close.
Trina, have you gone to Philly from New Jersey?
Yeah, because it's close to Princeton. You're like when you're in Princeton, you're like just right across from Philly. Like my mom did her residency in Philly, so I didn't have a mom.
Were you from Princeton?
Grade. No, I was from
Did you
Living.
just say you didn't have a mom from 3rd through 5th grade?
Yeah,
Well, Trina, I thought you
She
lived
like
in.
stopped being
Wait a
your
minute,
mom,
is
like
that-
she signed off, like gave you to the government.
No,
you
so
just
she
like, stopped having a mom.
She got her medical degree in the Philippines, and when she came to the United States, she needed to get it again. And
Right.
so like she had to do a residency, and she did it in Philadelphia. And so like I didn't have a mom from like 3rd, 4th
Wow.
grade. Yeah.
Wow.
We were in Livingston, New Jersey, and she was in Philadelphia.
Did you get,
how close were you
did you
from
get a new mom like the later seasons of Fresh Prince?
Yeah, did they change your mom like a couple seasons in?
Totally different mom. Well, she
And
did.
Vin-
You just like recast
doctor.
it.
Like Infinite.
We're just,
Yeah.
like,
Unfortunately, it was no longer a
this
Filipino
is no longer
mom.
working for us. So
It was no longer a Filipino mom. They couldn't find the right Filipino mom.
Yeah.
They just casted a random white
we
woman.
got a random lighter skinned person.
They got a Puerto Rican mom's close enough.
They got a Puerto Rican mom. Yeah, and
Trina.
she had like a
She's the
catchphrase
perfect
and everything.
skin
Yeah.
broad.
Right.
And her
Trina,
catchphrase was, "Oh no,
I
you
still
didn't."
love I love the bun. It still looks like you're going real fast from this morning, like you never stopped.
Oh, just can't see it.
Wait, what? I
Bun.
don't.
She has she can't
I can't
see
see
any of this.
anything. I have no visual.
Oh, there you go. Is that better?
Oh, I like the bun.
I'll say hi to Trina. Now you can finally see her.
Hi, Jess.
Hi.
You know, Andrew
I can't
invited
see
me-
anything.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
the bun.
Andrew
I like
invited
it.
me to your house for SummerSlam.
You
Yes.
should come to the house so I can officially meet you in person.
Is that okay?
Yeah, of course. It's totally okay.
Can I come
It's
too?
like-
I mean, it's totally okay knowing that I will totally judge you and give you like
Yeah,
the end of the night like
Now you're
once
talking,
over.
that's
But
it.
absolutely,
Yeah.
and I like the bun. The bun is very teacher, like hot for teacher, like
Yeah.
red lipstick, white blouse. I like it. It's like a fashion moment.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, why wouldn't it be okay for you to come over to the house?
Yeah, I'm not sure why that wouldn't be okay.
Oh.
Do you know how many people we have over? Huh?
We've never met in person.
That doesn't matter.
We haven't met. No.
Do you know?
like-
Do you know how many people on a regular basis my husband invites over to my house? Like, it's like a totally
Everybody.
normal.
Who's the weirdest person that's been in the house?
Steve
Is there like a
West.
weird guy? Has it been a weird moment? You're like, ooh, why did he invite this person?
Steve.
Right?
Just kidding. No, there is you.
Without naming names.
Oh, without naming names.
Yeah.
There were a couple of viewers.
Oh yeah, viewers have come. I no longer allow viewers to come to the
Yeah,
house.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to be out of a box. Because I feel like at one point, like there's gonna be like some crazy viewer that comes to our house, figures out where we live, and then like chops us up into little pieces, and then we're in the news.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's why I got, that's why I got the clock, and that's why I have the camera.
I feel like that's just a matter of time. Like that's I've already signed on to like that's the way I'm dying by like some strange fan that's like gonna come skin me, like
Well, you've
wear
had
me.
had 2 instances already. The photos.
Yes.
You want? Can you say that? Can you tell that story appropriately?
No.
I guess I can.
I don't. You can. I don't know how to.
So we had an instance where
I feel like you're not going to tell this appropriately.
Dramatization may not have happened.
Listen, I know how to.
Like
tell
we need that. We need like to cut off into like the black and white of like someone reenacting.
Yeah.
What has like occurred
so
to us.
I'm gonna tell the story as appropriate as I can. We had a viewer that would send a photo of Jessica with him pleasuring himself and ending the pleasurement on the photo.
All right.
Every month we would receive this photo of Jessica.
But to our home
her face,
address.
And no, that was the email. It was the email.
No.
The
What
other
came
one-
to our
the-
house? Something came to our house.
Yes, but that was a different weird thing that we would get.
Oh.
So this one was like way more normal. It was like an email. It was like, look what
Look
I
at that
Way
easy
more
action.
normal.
So at first it was like, oh my god, gross. And then the email stopped. And what was your reaction?
What happened?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like, am I not
What occurred? Like, I think that's the weirdest part. Like, if you have one of these weirdos that's gonna like do this on a regular basis and then stop all of a sudden.
Yeah,
like, I
what
wanna
happened?
know,
I got
like,
that. What happened?
What happened? Like,
maybe he
I
died.
don't do it for you anymore, or like you're in my bushes.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
You can't kill me.
Hi.
Are you him?
Are you the guy? Are you the jerk
Are
off
you
guy?
the dude?
Are you the dude?
Tell me more.
Oh boy.
Can I interject here for like a quick second with?
Please do.
It's almost on topic. Where like the second or third week we started doing the show, Andrew took off his headphones and he turned to me and like legit, I'll never forget this. He was like, you know, like I do this stuff from my house and I just feel like somebody's gonna kick the door open, walk in here, and blow us all away.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, dude.
Pretty much your
Like,
consistent fear from day one.
let's do it, sure. You know, like whatever.
Yeah. No, when I say that I know how I'm gonna die, I'm not kidding. I'm just kind of waiting.
Like the thing that I fear the most, the thing that I really fear
No, I
the
know.
most is when I'm at Penn Station
I'm
and
realistic.
I'm on the train. It's like 10:30, and a guy comes over. He's like, Andrew,
Oh.
and I look up, and I'm like, this is it. Just my brains are blown. That's it. Just a crazy dude on the LIRR, and he's like, oh, I love What the Tech. I'm a big Paul Thurrott fan.
Yeah.
And they walk away, and I'm like, oh, cool. All right, at least you're semi-normal.
See, that's kind of interesting because like I like knock on wood, like I've been to a few comic book stores and I've gotten the excuse me, Matt Men thing. And I'm like, oh, nobody's gonna come in the comic book store. Like, you would be Satan. Like, why would you do that? You know? Like,
Well, we got that at press.
I know.
Uh-oh. You got a call. You want to take it? Well, we got that at press. Who was the guy that came up to you at press, Rich, and was like, "Oh, I'm a big Matt Men fan."
He was a big Matt Men fan. He was like, he said,
Yeah.
like, hey man, like I love you guys. Like I want to be the father of your children. Is that okay? And we high fived and said yes, and it was cool, man. Like, there's a genetic child of both of us somewhere out there, man.
Yeah. Is there? So let me ask you, Jess. Is it weird when
That's when you know you made it.
I can't.
Is it weird when your coworkers listen to the show, like Andy? We should probably listen right now.
Oh, Mr. Andy's fucking nuts, so no. I think, like, in the very various positions that I hold, it depends on
who it is,
what my role is in that particular venue, and then the colleagues that I have. So, in that specific space, no, I don't care at all. If you were to, like, pop up at this particular venue, it would be weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
But like anywhere there's like a event or something there where there's a gathering of people who are into the same things, that's okay. But if you were, let's say, like at Panera Bread, and somebody was like, "What the tech? Your husband does what the tech?" Like,
well, that has happened. That has happened.
Really?
Actually, yes. Not at Panera Bread, but at like something where it was like
Is it weird?
completely
Like
out of
Pet
left field, and I was like, just kind of thrown aback, and I didn't say anything, but they like shook my hand, like profusely, like, "Oh my gosh, tell your husband I'm a huge fan. My name is da 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 da, and what's that? And Paul Thurrott."
I'm mostly known for what
random
the
crap. And like, I would love to come to your house. I would love to meet your husband. Can you bring your husband here?
Oh yeah.
I get that a lot.
That's fascinating. That's so friggin' fascinating.
It's very weird. It's very, very weird. And I'll get like the please bring Andrew in anytime you want, anytime. And I'm thinking like,
Oh my God, people are watching.
Okay.
Gina says, "Jess, I love you."
Gina.
Christian says, "Hi."
Hi.
Andy says,
Hi.
You know when so Andy's in there too. Diana says, "Hey Jess, what's up, Jess?"
Oh, hello.
You guys need to have Jess on the show.
I know Jess is a big draw for us.
When we went to that wrestling show last year, were you weirded out by the amount of dudes who were like, "Andrew, what the tech?" Like, not even about Matt Men.
No.
Like,
It's always my
yeah.
Oh my God.
Always about what the tech. Always about what the tech.
That's where I found you. I didn't find you guys.
Right.
Matt
There's
Men.
like a crossover.
It's crazy.
That
It's
seems to
really
happen.
bizarre. Like the whole crossover between what the tech and this show.
There was literally like a 12-man picture of like dudes who were like, "Oh my God, it's Andrew from What the Tech," and like at the Ring of Honor show. It was like fascinating, to be honest, man. Like it was like a very surreal like kind of thing. Again, like I'm only saying that because like I've known you since like you were like 12.
Yeah, we've known
You
each other
just said
forever.
that in a very creepy
12.
voice. 12.
I wish you were 13.
Yeah, no. It's weird. Like even for me, like it's still bizarre. Like I do this for a living, but I hate like the public speaking thing. Like Rich knows, like, and you know, like I like my little bubble. Like the people watching right now, like Diana's watching, and like this whole like group of people here.
Guys, I gotta go. Sorry.
Trina.
Because I have to watch SmackDown
She
and
has a
review
ballet
SmackDown.
class to
Yeah,
get to.
Trina
and
has a ballet recital.
Yeah, exactly.
She's very busy.
I will
Trina,
see
thank you
you
for
guys
hanging
later.
out with us.
Understand.
Yo, keep that bun fun.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for
Take care.
doing the show. Oh, Trina, before you leave,
Yeah.
little plug for what you're doing.
Oh, I'm the Marky Smark on Twitter.
Yes.
And so hopefully, I'm going to be doing more Google Hangouts with the Matt Men, like, appearances with them, and I want to provide more content, so I'm going to do more, like, YouTube stuff, and, hopefully here I'll have more time to devote to this.
Yes, I'm very excited for that.
I'll be all over the place.
Very, very excited. And I'm glad that you guys finally met.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Because
It was
this
great.
counts. Because
Digitally.
this counts, Trina. We officially met.
It's the answer.
Yo, Jess.
Yes.
If you said, "Hey, is there somebody in this room that has hair like Harry Houdini?" and you looked at your husband, would you agree?
Harry Houdini. Does my
Like,
husband
yeah,
have
like
Harry
like
Houdini
because
hair?
my hair's not done. Look at this.
Your hair is
No,
not
no,
done.
no. I'm like, no. It looks good, but I'm saying like, dude's got some Harry Houdini hair going on right now.
Would I think that he has Harry Houdini hair? No.
Absolutely.
That's ridiculous. No.
Why?
I don't know. That's not like the first thing that comes to mind. Like, oh wow, your hair really has this Harry Houdini thing.
Can you punch up a picture of Harry Houdini, Andrew?
I can actually.
Yeah,
Let's
please
see.
do. Please do, so I have a reference point. Because,
At least
you
a
know,
couple of pictures, just to.
although
like,
I know who he is, I am not.
It's not a bad
familiar
thing.
with his
It's a very classic.
hairstyling and.
Oh my god.
Andrew's hair is very classic right now.
Okay, pull it up so I can see it. Oh God, Jesus!
It doesn't look.
As a
I mean, right.
That looks more like Dean Ambrose.
That is the worst thing I have ever seen in my life, and I can see where you made that connection, and I'm
all
completely
the gunk
turned
out
off.
of my hair is gone by now.
Why? Where is your product?
It fell out. It came out. It was raining when I was going to my car. It started pouring rain.
Nadia, you doing okay? You doing alright?
Yeah, I saw that picture.
Listen, I got.
Oh, Nadia, meet Just meet Nadia.
Hi. Hi.
Nadia just graduated high school.
Congratulations.
She's the youngest Matman fan that we know of.
Wow.
I got to say something about Nadia, and I really appreciate. I was telling somebody the story today about how a couple of weeks ago she tweeted us or messaged us in the chat saying that because of the show she was going to pursue a career in broadcasting.
Yes.
Wow.
And that is something that I find very fascinating, and like I appreciate you sharing that with us. And like, thank you very much, Nadia. Like, that's awesome. And
Do you know where you're headed in the fall?
yeah.
Yeah, North Carolina Central University.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
It is. It's fantastic.
She makes my demo even smarter now when they take that poll.
Yeah.
Have you gone to college? Yes. Are you
Not yet.
currently
In September
college?
she
No,
will.
she will next year.
And do you love Roman Reigns?
Right now she's
yes.
nothing for you, but in September, oh yes, she will really
Yeah.
knock the numbers
I
up.
am shocked you are home.
I know. I was
Very surprised.
I was trying really hard to surprise
It is such
you.
a pleasant surprise.
I was trying to surprise you.
I'm baffled, shocked.
I'm glad.
Even when you
Is that a
text me
word?
open. What? Baffled?
Baffled is absolutely a word.
I have
Who
was
just said that?
It sounded like
MG
something
geek.
else. Sorry.
Oh, you thought I said something else?
Oh,
No. Very, very surprised. Very, very surprised.
fantastic.
I did not think you would be home. And then when you said open the door, I honestly thought you were telling me to open the door for your aunt.
Oh, okay.
Josh is saying that he has better hair than me, and I think that's a lie.
At this moment or in life?
In life.
No.
Thank you.
Andrew, you need the broken Matt Hardy hairdo.
I know, it's great.
Well, I mean, that's like, it's all relative. Like you could have really good hair at like the second, and then not in life. But in life, I feel like when you do your hair, absolutely, it's fantastic. At this very moment,
I thought you guys when I watched the Renee Young her thing on the network, and she did a thing with Roman Reigns, and he was giving hair tips. I'm like,
I'm the only one allowed to give hair tips in pro wrestling.
They were asking about what he did, what he did put in his hair.
I think you know what he puts in his hair? I'll tell you, conditioner.
Yes, see, that's what he said.
That's
but it
how
was
they
some
get the
sort of
wet one.
specific. It was some sort of specific one.
Yeah, did you know that, Jess?
Mm-hmm.
So you know how the wrestlers all have like a wet look?
yeah, it's gross.
The hair, it's for a purpose, because if you don't, then it gets all frizzy and dry and like puffs up. But they do that whole wet hair look because for effect, and the only way to get it is with conditioner in their hair. They walk around with conditioner in their hair.
Well, they overdo it too.
They do. It's dripping in Pantene Pro V.
Rollins did that promo the night after he came back. I mean, literally, his suit was soaked. It's like, really? Well,
that can't be good for your eyes, though.
No, it cannot be good. No. So, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm very surprised you're home, Jess. Very, very surprised. Made my day.
I'm glad.
Yeah, totally made my day. So I'm going to go and hang out with Jess. If I knew, I would have like gotten food and I would have like done something.
We still can. It's 10 o'clock in New
I know,
York.
it's
We
too
have
late.
lots of time.
Are you off tomorrow?
We will talk off.
Okay, we'll talk off air. Perfect. All right, guys. That's it. Yeah. Thank you for everybody hanging out. Is there any last-minute plugs? Anybody doing a podcast? Anything they want to promote?
I do the Madman podcast every Thursday.
Oh, hi, Rich.
Hello.
Check that out.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Rich, can you send me show
Tell me
notes?
more about that.
I'll send you show notes tomorrow.
Okay, perfect.
Are
Like
you
I said,
tomorrow, Rich?
you can't see
No.
me.
So I'll see you
because I'm
Saturday.
inside you.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. That's
Okay.
insane.
That's my slick way of like sliding in. Don't forget.
Yeah,
Forgot what?
no. We're gonna come. Like I'm as sick as a dog, and
Okay.
I
What's
will
tomorrow?
be there.
Vitamin C yourself
wait a minute,
up
what's tomorrow?
Saturday. We're talking about Saturday.
Okay.
Vitamin C yourself up and get there.
Sure. I'm gonna leave a teaser. It's gonna be a maybe.
It is not gonna be an easy.
I like how your face dropped right there.
Yeah, no. let me be perfectly clear here.
No, I'll be.
I need you to understand what I'm saying. So look me in the eyes.
I'll be at the church. I'll be taking photos of the church, and then my wife and I will be at the reception.
And what time will you be there?
I think that the invitation said 6:30 at night, right?
No. Nowhere close.
6:30 p.m. Saturday night.
No. Try again.
4 in the afternoon. 2 in the afternoon.
Okay, even better. Beautiful.
Nah, I'm not going to 9000 Utopia Parkway at 3 in the afternoon.
Let's not hand out the address to where we're gonna be on Saturday. Since we clearly have an irrational fear of being
That's
killed.
true. Oh yeah.
But
sorry.
But tell me more about where we're gonna be. What time?
I'll be.
Will that be? I will text you, my
be
friend.
there. I'll be there.
Okay.
I think you should text him.
I
I'll be
appreciate
there.
it.
I'm gonna ride in on Coco's shoulders. Like
I would like that, and I'd like an image of that. I think that would be perfect.
Yeah, he's like a half man, half horse. What are they called?
I think Coco could pick me up.
What are the half men, half
I feel like I could
Manotaur?
pick you up.
Manotaur. He's like a Minotaur.
Coco's a Minotaur. You should do a hangout for the christening. That would be amazing.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
A live hangout from the
Please
from the
do
church?
not give my husband
I'll do it.
ideas.
Why not?
Like, are you kidding me? Like, we've already.
This is money, baby. This is money, right here.
I'm not sure the church would appreciate that.
We're making $7,000 off of this hangout right now. You have no idea.
Okay, my friend.
All right, guys.
All right,
That's it. I'm done.
All right, man.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.